past. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on
Hello, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in, everybody. It's Saturday Night Live. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Zigzag, Coupon Mama, Hillbilly 29, Angie Hensley, Rhonda Lynn, Miss Kim's, Flippy. Let's see who else we got. Robin Redmond, Rhonda Lynn, Tree. Let's see here. Zigzag. We got everybody in here tonight, y'all. Come on in. Sammy. Innocence until proven guilty. Audria Presley. WR. Laura Jean. Let's see who else we got. Laura P. Tina Bobina. Let's see. We got a lot of people chit-chatting in here tonight. Fitz. Sleuth Fairy. Gail. Walk the Line. Diamonds Creations. Dom Defer. Hello, Dom. Gail. Laura P. Innocence. Let's see who else we got in here, y'all. Y'all been chit-chatting. I don't want to miss anybody, though. Zigzag Diamonds. Hey, Lisa. Lisa B. Misty Ray. Polly Pam. Christy Kids. Gail. Tuesday Low. Let's see who else we got in here. Penny Moore. Dee Dee. Yanni. Lone Star Queen. Always late. Cindermint. Lone Star. Welcome, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing? Rucker Girl, welcome. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Tonight we're going to have an open panel and we're going to have just a chit chat where we talk about. Hang on, y'all. I'm going to put a poll up uh, about the baby goat. The baby goat is a, let me see. I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. Hang on, let me try. So the baby goat is a boy. We confirmed that. And I'm going to let y'all, there's two names, and I'm going to let y'all pick which one. Dom Defer put down, wanted Milo. And I think it was Dee Dee said Roscoe. And them are the two uh, goat names that I'm going to ask y'all about. I hope I do it right. Which name it okay, baby goat name. I'm just gonna put baby goat name. Let y'all vote. If it's Milo or Roscoe. If I can do this poll now, I don't know if I'm even doing it right. Okay. Am I doing it right? Probably not. Because I'm supposed to ask. I don't know. I didn't do that poll right, y'all. I didn't do it right. Okay, so put a 1 in the chat. Let me end this one because I didn't do it right. I forgot how to do it. I haven't done it in so long. Put a 1 in the chat. I better do a poll because I can't go back and count on all the things. Oh, thank you, Diamonds. Thank you for gifting a membership, and Cindermint got that membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Diamonds. God bless you. Okay, now it's asking for a yes or no. Ask a question. I'm gonna put baby goat name. Thank you, Diamonds. I want to put freaking okay, options. Let me put Roscoe. I hope I spell it right. And then another option is Milo. Okay, start poll. I hope. Okay, y'all can decide from there if you think put yes to choose Milo or Roscoe. Baby goat's name. It is a boy, you guys. We confirmed that today. I said we need to find out whether that goat's a boy or girl. So he brought him in here. And Baby Jack only has, is it a Roscoe or is it a Milo? I wanted to be fair because uh thank you again, Diamonds, because I like those two names. Dee Dee, was you the one? It says ask someone. I know I messed it up. Who was the one that came up with the name Roscoe? Somebody said Roscoe, and Dame said Milo. So I put a poll up there, and y'all can vote. Who gets it? The thing is, it was you, Dee Dee. Dee Dee will probably be the one ended up with this baby goat. Because I was going to give Dee Dee Bootsy, but Milo is. We'll have to name the next one, whoever don't get it. I was going to give Dee Dee Bootsy, but we've decided probably get rid of Bootsy. So this baby goat may end up as Dee Dee's if whenever Dee Dee gets moved in and settled, I promised her a baby goat. Roscoe. Well, I put it up for a panel thing, and it looks like they're going right now. They're going about is even, like almost. Roscoe's in the lead. Um, but I like both names for it. But to be honest with you, once Dee Dee moves closer to me, she gets her some property. This will probably be her goat. To be honest with you, because we can't keep the male goats. And I promised her Bootsy, but Bootsy's getting big, and I'm afraid he's going to try to um mate with his mama, and we don't want that. So we're going to have to get rid of Bootsy, even though Bootsy's pretty. And I don't think Dee Dee's ready for a goat yet. So by the time she gets ready to have a goat, this baby should be old enough for her to have or to keep. Y'all, I do want to tell you YouTube has new restrictions on their content. Very, very, very strict restrictions. So I do ask if people come up on my panel. I'm doing an open panel tonight. In the panel, please do not curse, do not use swear words, do not say nasty comments or talk about other creators in the comments, or talk about other creators on panel. YouTube is cracking down. Woo! The whip on that one. So, yeah. Hey, blank screen Dennis, how are you? But to be fair, I did a poll, so I'm gonna let y'all decide whatever the baby's name is. And uh if Dee Dee does end up with this baby, which I think she probably will, um, she can rename it back. But it looks like Roscoe's in the lead right now. So it is a boy. It's a boy. It's a boy. Unless Dee Dee decides that she wants a goat before we get rid of Bootsy, then she can take Bootsy. But I promised her a baby goat and she's going to get one. So, you doing all right, blank screen? I'm doing good. It's about time they did something about all of it. Yeah, I know. But we got to be real, real careful about a lot of things on YouTube. So just because of that, I don't want to have no more like any cursing or anything on panel. We don't do that over here anyway, but every once in a while, people will kind of slip up and say curse words, like Daisy, me. I am too, Diamonds. I'm over it. It's about time YouTube starts cracking down. Some creators are out of control. Miss Daisy, that's great that no one can talk about other creators. That should settle fussing and fighting. Well, yeah, if they, I hope, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Taking notes. YouTube needs to clean up. Ricky Beavers, what's up? Finally doing something. Um, they're just cracking down on it, I guess. I don't know. Daisy, we use different names for creators. Um, but yeah, from now on, I'm sticking straight to my chat and just not worrying about whatever else goes out on the YouTube streets. We basically can talk about anything over here and we can hold a good conversation. All of us, we've talked about everything coming and going. Did y'all notice I had a Sasquatch on my avatar? A cow and a Sasquatch. I am going to try to do some camp out Sasquatch videos. I've got that little sign that Dee Dee sent me, and I'm gonna try to make me like a little cabin slash some kind of YouTube thing where I can, tell stories about Sasquatch and stuff. Hey, Frankie! But I wanted to come on here and just have a late night chit chat with y'all. Y'all know I don't come on Sundays. And so I just, oh, that's beautiful. I don't usually come on Sundays. So I wanted to come on late tonight and just all of us talk about stuff and hang out and just have fun. And I got an open panel here tonight. So um, that'll be good. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Yes, be kind enough to hate going on in the world. Yes, there is plenty of that, Flippy. A lot of hate going on in the world. A lot of hate. Hey, Kelly Marie, how are you? Y'all continue to pray for Miss Christine. She's, struggling. She is terrified that she's going to have the bad chemotherapy and then it's that she's already having bad reactions right now. She's just scared that it's going to be even more worse. Daisy, have a video on YouTube. Can they well, I'm afraid YouTube is cracking down on that stuff. Even if you get permission from the creator to play a video, they can still. Oh, Sunday's your birthday. Well, when it turns 12, you better remind me because I'm gonna sing you some happy birthday. Yeah, YouTube is cracking down. Even if the person gives permission to play the content, um, they can still get you. I don't know all the rules, but yeah. But happy birthday, early birthday, and I'm gonna sing happy birthday to you after 12. So remind me, okay? Walk the line. Happy birthday, walk the line. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, walk the line. That's a country duo right there. Lord have mercy, y'all. She's still got 45, about 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes till she has her birthday. Till she has her birthday. We're gonna have fun out on the farm, y'all, this summer. We are going to have fun. I'm gonna get out and do some camping, some bonfires, some weenie roasters, and tell some stories. I might even take y'all to the Appalachian Mountains and hunt Sasquatch. Y'all ain't never seen mountains till you've been to the deep, dark hills of eastern Kentucky. That's the place where I traced my bloodline. And it's there I read on a hillside gravestone. You'll never leave Harlan alive. Yeah! I like that song. That's a good song, ain't it, Angie? It's the truth, too. Look what the cat drug in.
Oh no, here goes trouble. No, I'm
What you
joking.
doing, girl?
Oh
Look
my
here,
God, I
Flippy
just
said
stuffed my
she's ready for
face.
Sasquatch.
Oh
You
my
did
God, I
what?
just stuffed my face with Delmados. My neighbor just bought me Delmados over.
Uh-huh.
It's like vine leaves with rice in it.
38 years. Uh-huh.
So delicious. Oh my God, I just stuffed my face and I can't even move.
I'm starving myself. I made
Oh,
goulash
they
today,
were
but
so
damn, it
good.
was good.
They were so good. I can't even like so good. She done cabbage ones and
Uh-huh.
the vine leaf ones. They were so yummy. Whose
Oh.
birthday is it?
It's Walk the Line's birthday in about 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
Okay. Happy
We're gonna sing
birthday.
happy birthday to her whenever it's time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Have you got the
huh?
bell
Yes, I got the bell ready. Somewhere's the bell. I got
ready?
that bell
You got
somewhere.
so what have you been
Hey,
doing, Bish? What's been happening
I
today?
fell asleep
I put the
earlier.
bat signal out for you.
I know. I fell asleep. Candace tried to call me twice. I fell asleep. I was like, I
Yeah.
heck with this. I got up early this morning and I'd been fiddle farting around, and there was a woman kidnapped at a girl kidnapped at Walmart, and the parents started running after the guy, and he they got the girl
What, a
from him.
little girl, a young girl?
I don't know. I asked my husband, he didn't know, and there wasn't no kind of thing because they got him pretty quickly, but I
Wow.
reckon they hadn't found him, and he was running through the woods at different places, so kind of had me a little worried.
Yeah,
Feel like
there's been a
he
few
dropped off
things
the trail.
happening here last night or a few nights ago. This gay couple, he was a newscast, like he had, he, what do you call them, news presenter.
Uh-huh.
And him and his boyfriend, he was dating a police officer before he settled down with the boyfriend he's got. They were
Uh-huh.
murdered by the police, their ex-boyfriend, and they still can't find their body. They know
Um,
they're gone because they found all their bloody clothes and everything, so they know that they're gone.
hey,
Pretty bad.
oh man. So both of them
And
are gone?
he was a real young boy with a lot of
Oh,
talent, and yeah, it was pretty sad.
that is sad. Oh
It
my
is
gosh.
sad. People, I
Violence is
mean, this world's gone
so much worse.
crazy.
Looks like Roscoe's in the lead, guys.
I like
Violence is
Roscoe because then it kind of keeps Rose. You know what I mean?
well, yeah, that, and probably Dee Dee will end up with that little goat anyway because I promised her Bootsy, but I'm afraid Bootsy's going to end up getting his mama pregnant when she gets back out.
Mm,
So, because he's old enough now and she's had this baby, so
yeah,
I'm just worried. We need to get rid of Bootsy. So
yeah.
if this one, we can let Dee Dee have this one whenever, because I don't think it's going to be much longer till Dee moves closer to me, hopefully,
Dee
and
Dee, I love Dee Dee. She's
gets her
such a
a
good
farm. She's not
person.
going to be that close, but she's going to be close enough to where, you know,
Yeah,
she can
Dee
ki-
Dee's
take.
awesome.
I
Rondalyn.
gave midnight to
Oh,
Timothy.
yeah, Rondalyn, that's AI. So what I did is I put my
Hey,
photo, my
Ella.
see my avatar. So I uploaded my face, and then that's me in AI. How weird is that?
Oh, it looks good. Let
That's
me tell you
me
what I
in
did.
it done it. Yeah. What did you do?
Stupid Daisy. So I got
What?
this mole beside my eye, right?
Yeah.
And I tied a damn piece of dental floss around it to cut off the blood supply.
Mm.
But I don't think I tied it tight enough, and it's cutting off the blood supply to some of it, but it's not killing it all off to where it'll fall off.
Oh
And it's
God.
hurting, and it's got my eye swelling. So I'm gonna have to take a knife and cut it off. I'm
Oh.
I'm probably gonna have to take and go buy a. I tried to find a scalpel.
I
I
wouldn't
said
use a
I
knife.
was
Don't
a
you have
scalpel.
like little, do you have those tiny little scissors? Because it's really good to do it with scissors that come straight off.
I might have to
Like
go
the
buy some.
have you got the little tiny scissors? Because they're
Uh,
really good for it.
I've cut them things off before, but I've tied the
I
I've tied
wouldn't
the
use a
string.
knife.
I'm crazy, y'all. I'm
I
crazy.
would not be using a knife,
I
Daisy.
ain't gonna use
Oh,
a knife, but I thought about going and seeing if Royal King has
Gail saying,
apples.
please read my comment, Daisy.
Oh, let me see.
Gail. Gail.
Oh,
I
oh, you
can't
can use
see her
apple
comment.
cider vinegar to dry it up. Oh,
Apple
I didn't
cider
know that.
vinegar.
That's
Have
actually
you
a
got
natural
some?
because it hurts like hell right now. Like
Yeah,
half of
do
my
that.
body.
Yeah, it does work.
I need to go
Or
get
if
me
you've
some.
got
I
a
don't have
banana
coffee.
peel, also I can tell you what
But where it's
also what
close to my
you
eye, it's
cut.
causing my eye to get infected. Ow! It just hurt.
You can cut off a tiny bit of banana skin and put a band-aid with it on and it'll come off with that too.
Well, I've been putting betadine on it, but uh, it hurts like
No,
heck right now.
betadine's gonna help
I
it.
think it's
You
got my
need
face swelled. Actually,
you need
what
to
am I
get it
doing? Looking
too.
at Gail's comment. Hang on, let me see. Well, maybe one day I'll
I
rub my
know
hand.
she doesn't need to be using a knife. I mean, come
No, I'll
on,
go
Dave.
get me a little scalpel. I've cut them off
Yeah,
before.
I've got those little scalpels.
I can't
That would
stand it
be
by my
good.
eye. It looks like a big booger on my eye.
Yo, sounds horrible.
And I double knotted it. So, oh Daisy, she knows that she just loves her Sasquatch, and she's so happy. She's dancing and singing. Oh Sasquatch, I'm so happy I found you.
I
Oh,
love
Gail, is that what you wanted me to read? I'm gonna go get me some apple cider vinegar, y'all. It hurts, and it's got my face
Yeah,
swelled.
I would
Oh, oh,
probably
it's gonna
untie
get
it
infected if
and
I don't get it off.
get it off. Untie it.
Mm.
Hi, Bella,
I
Nina.
can't. I tied it too tight,
You tied it too tight, and you just need something
and
that can
it's stuck
quickly
like
flick it
in
off.
there, cutting off the blood supply to half of
Do
it.
you
The other
have
half's
these
still
little
alive.
razors that I buy these little razors to like if I
I
get
know.
hair on my face, they're really good to do that stuff.
Hey,
You
Swiss
know
man,
those
that
little
is a good
do
song,
you
ain't
have
it?
do you have any of those little like sharp little hair
No,
removers?
no, but
They're,
I'll get me one of them. I'll get me something sharp, and that little sucker will
they're
come off.
really good. They would flick it off real quick.
I've cut them off before, but
Don't
I need
cut
a
it
real
off.
good
What are you
sharp
doing?
scalpel.
There's no knives,
It hurts
Daisy.
like hell.
No
I
knives. No
know,
knives.
but it's getting my eye infected. My eye's starting to get like hurting from the
Well,
irritation
I'd
again.
untie it and try something else. That's
Y'all
nothing.
know that we do this at home health care because we can't afford freaking insurance
I
to
know,
get
I
them
know.
cut off.
I do it, and our medical stuff's free. But sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm just
Mhm.
doing it myself.
Called EMS for my mom this morning because she seemed confused, incoherent out of it. She literally tried to inject her insulin in her face in front of
Oh,
EMS. They tried to tell me, was her blood sugar low, Sammy?
yeah, because
That's what it sounds
they
like. Her blood sugar was low. She
they
didn't need to
they
be
actually
injected.
start to get delusional, right, when the sugar's low.
I know, I do.
I've
Either
seen
that or
somebody got
infection.
lose it. I've seen a friend of mine get really weird,
You
like
know,
she on me.
I've been a nurse for so long, I can tell the difference between an infection, sickness, when they get confused from an infection
Mm,
or if it's a confusion from like medication. It's just
yeah,
something that you can tell it's a different
yeah,
confusion. I had a patient one time that was really, really, really out there, and they thought, oh well, he had dementia, all this stuff, and his family was like, no, no, he never did this before. He didn't do this. He just recently started doing this, and I started looking at his chart, and they had just started him on a new Parkinson's medicine, and I thought, So I looked up the signs and symptoms. And I called the doc and I said, I believe this is causing him to be confused. And they held off on it. And sure enough, he started talking just like a normal person. He completely went from somebody that was like stripping their clothes down, acting wild to a normal person. And it was
yeah,
because of the new medication that he had started on. It was causing him to be severely confused. And
yeah. I've seen a few
yeah, that can happen.
diabetes. I've seen diabetes. My grandmother had Addison's and Parkinson's
She
disease.
was
Both.
septic, doing better. Yep, that's what it was, Sammy, septicism. It was infection. Infection can cause that too.
Yeah, it can. Yeah.
Hmm. My sister did that. She was in her, well, my sister was about 50 and she had a, a, a bursted appendix. She was septic and
That is so, so
she
dangerous.
died. It caused her to have a heart
Oh,
attack.
she died from it. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, because
she
it's
died
very
from it.
serious.
Hmm.
Like my daughter, one night, she's like, something's wrong. I can't. And we thought that her appendix had burst because she was like screaming, and she gets pain
Right.
anyway
Yeah.
because of her endometriosis. But she was
Yeah.
like real bad. We thought, oh my God, it's burst, but it wasn't that.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
that's when we started to learn about the endo. She started getting the pain, and we didn't know where it was coming from, and it
yeah.
was endometriosis the whole time.
And it's so painful. And I wonder that when I get hurting in that area, I wonder if it ain't got something to do with where I've had it before. It can get inside of your
It
internals
can be
as well.
outside as well. Well, my
Yeah,
daughter's
see,
got it inside and outside.
outside, yeah.
So one, I don't know what the other one's called. The one's endometriosis, and the other one's endo something else. I don't remember
Mhm.
what the word is, but that means it's out of the cervix.
Outside.
I
Come on
forget
in.
what
I want her to touch. We're just having a generalized chit chat tonight, y'all. Hey,
chit chat,
Corinne,
chit
how are
chat.
you?
Hi, everybody.
Come on in, everybody. Come on.
It's been a
In.
funny day out today. I mean, I've been really busy
Been
cleaning today,
isn't it?
but
Hey, Angel.
the streets have gone a bit nuts. I come in and had a little check out of Ernie's earlier. That was kind of
Uh-huh.
funny. So I just poke in for a few minutes and then
So
I
they
leave.
found Ernie. I know they were all looking for Ernie.
Yeah, he was on his thing having a chat. He
Oh,
seems okay. He seems like he's fine. I mean, he does have a lot of people that support him, so
did
he's
he
all
not have
right.
a,
I mean,
he,
he like he cracks me up sometimes. Like but get a good laugh. He's funny. He
I
was
know.
flirting and stuff. It was freaking hilarious, Dave.
He
Really
he's
funny.
something else, I'll tell you that.
He's something else, that's for sure. But
Uh,
you know what? When you really want to laugh, Ernie's funny.
Ernie's always fussing and fighting with somebody though. Always
Yeah,
somebody.
he was. I came in really late and I didn't understand what was going on, kinda. And then he was flirting with the girls, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's just the same person all the time. He's just never different. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, he's quite funny, but he makes me laugh. I mean, he's a crack up. He cracks me up.
I've not talked to him in months, months, months. Haven't talked to him.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't think there's any bad blood. I mean, he doesn't seem to.
We're in Florida somewhere is homeless.
What?
Hmm. I don't know what they're talking
He's
about.
one of a kind. He is one of a kind in a sense. I must say
He
he's
is.
good value. Makes me laugh. I mean, I don't always agree. I
Yeah.
definitely don't always agree, but I
With
do
Ernie.
think he's entertaining. That's for sure.
Yeah. I do too. I do
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Um,
But the streets have been a bit crazy today. I've just been like,
have they? I'm not even paid attention. I didn't.
I
I got a
didn't
lot of
want
people
to
blocked,
pay
so I don't know.
attention. I was trying not to
Thank you,
pay
Gail.
attention,
Did
but I
y'all
was
see what?
busy.
Did you see Morbid and me and Matthew get online last night?
I was there, girlfriend. Yes, yeah.
I almost started
And
out
you
trying to be
and you know
nice.
when you left, he stayed there. And Morbid basically was like, "Bye, like
He
off
don't
you
want
go."
her.
He
Well,
stayed, but
I
Morbid
tried
was
to
like,
be
"You got
kind.
something else to say?" Like, yeah,
Reese.
that
Ernie
was
gives me the
nuts.
eyes, but I never know
That
what he's talking about.
Daisy,
Huh?
that was nuts. Like,
Well, it's just like he kept rolling his eyes and acting like a junior high kid, and
It
I was
really
trying to
annoyed
be very
me.
nice to him and stuff, but the way he was acting was like, "Oh my god, how old are you? Hey,
I
Coco."
know, I
And I'm
know.
like,
And you were trying to defuse the situation, and he just wouldn't let it happen.
"Yeah, I don't get it. I don't
Yeah,
get like."
I noticed that.
And then finally, I just got pissed off because I was like, this
Oh
guy's
yeah,
acting
you got. I saw. I was like,
there's
here
no
we
reason for
go.
him.
I could hear in your voice that you were about ready to
Right,
pop off.
Laura? Yeah.
About to pop off.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I
I could
mean,
hear
yeah.
it.
Yeah. The next
Oh,
born on the farm should be Lavender Rose, though. If we have a girl, but I think Baby Jack's just giving boys out. They say that it depends on the father of the animal, and that's why I think Beanie's going to have another boy, or Daisy's going to have a boy this year because Beanie just puts out boys. I don't know if it's true or not. Miss Daisy, I fell asleep listening to you last night. I'm sorry. I tried to stay up, but I haven't been feeling well. I must have needed rest. Well, I'm glad you got some rest. I am glad that you got some rest. I do want
She's really talented. She's like so. She just does everything.
to. Does she, huh?
She's
Y'all fell asleep
really
last night. Hey,
talented.
Christy Lindsay. Well, that's good. I've not seen him. He was condescending. Yes, he was. And
Snorker.
he tagged me on purpose. But the thing is, I could understand if I had actually done something to hurt him, but I never have done a thing to hurt him.
Oh
And he
no, it
just
was horrible.
was just
It
acting
was, and
just
you
so
weren't, and it
childish.
wasn't you that was making it bad. It was him. You were trying to defuse, and
I
he
was
would
trying to be
just.
nice to him, and he
Mm,
just kept acting like a 2-year-old. So I
yeah,
was like,
no, I
I've
didn't.
had enough of this BS. I'm sorry, Morbid, but I've got to speak my mind and tell this jerk off for who he
Yeah.
is, in my opinion.
Well, we were all there. Most of the mods were there. Rhonda was
Uh-huh.
there. Nora was there.
Yeah.
Diamonds. Oh well, Diamonds tried to get up there and
I know
help,
Miss
but
Diamonds was up there with me. I felt like Miss Diamonds was feeling
I
just as
was gonna
bad as
come
what
when
I
he
felt
dropped the
too.
link, but you know me, I get funky, so I was like, nah, better not.
It was
Because he get
absolutely crazy. I mean,
he's
I can
rude.
handle it. He was like, "Oh, roasted you." Well, who cares? Nobody who
I
hasn't
know, like
roasted me?
childish,
Like,
so
who
childish.
hasn't roasted me? It's not like there's any that people's not made fun of my weight and
He thought
done
that
the
you were
most
going to be up.
horrible
You
things,
He
you
thinks that
know?
you're worried about them. So this is the problem with them. They really think that their
Thank you,
little
Coach
petty
Terry.
stuff that they do bothers us, and it really
And
doesn't.
I don't watch him, and I'm gonna
No,
block
me
him so he
neither.
won't tag me in his sheet
I
because
mean, I heard that he was saying really inappropriate things about a week ago, and I was like, when I went to try to find out,
that's the
it
mentality.
was
That's
disgusting. It was disgusting. I did find it.
um,
It was gross.
she's making a cute little dress, Carice says. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
She
really.
sent me a thing. Christening
He's
gown.
really talented.
Oh, she hasn't finished it yet. It's beautiful. But yeah, it's oh sheet. I gotta get comfortable. Yeah, I've been in pain all day. But I mean, I was showing respect, but
You were.
I just had enough. And when I've had enough, I've had enough. I
Oh,
was
I
like, "Oh,
knew. I
girl,
could
if you wanna
hear it
come
in your
on."
voice. I was like, she's about. I was
That's
like,
it.
Daisy's about to pop off
I
any
was
minute
just
now.
watching how he was acting, and I was like,
Yeah,
this is like a 45-year-old man with 7 children, and he's freaking up here acting like he's in junior high school.
yeah.
And I just had to just tell
But
him,
Morbid wasn't impressed either.
not at all. Not at
No, you
all.
could hear it in Morbid was
I
not
mean, Morgan was
impressed.
like, geez, guy, that's just
Mm.
rude.
And
Disrespectful.
then when you left, he stuck around like he was going to hang out there, and Morbid had to kind of be nice and boot him.
See, I left after that, so I didn't really stay to see if
Yeah, but I mean, he stayed around because Paper Cut
Daisy
Tina
blew
and
off the
all them
roof.
came on.
Let's see,
And
Ron
Morbid
Billy.
was like, "Have you got anything to say before you leave, Matthew?" Like he was saying, "Buzz off, like off you go."
Right,
Mm,
exactly. Well,
mm-hmm.
he's an internet groomer. He scares me. Well, I really thought that he was a nice person, and I was definitely fooled about him. Miss Daisy, I spent 31 days in Pikeville Methodist Hospital when I was 14 for the same thing. I almost died. My appendix didn't burst, it was slowly seeping. Oh, Dee Dee, you're lucky you got to it, honey.
What
And
is it?
luckily you were at Pikeville because I heard
Oh,
Pikeville's.
appendix. That's not a joke. That's a really serious thing to
Hang on,
happen.
y'all. I got something to see. Oh, it's thank you so much. Let me see if I can find that cowbell. Hang on. Thank you for the cowbell. For get you some butter. Oh,
Oh,
Nora. Yeehaw. Hey. I'm going Monday to get me some cow butter at the Yoders. Yeah.
yum. Do you get it off the do you get it off the Amish
God
people?
bless you, Nora. Huh?
Do you get it off the Amish people? They have the best stuff.
That's where it is, Yoders. It's at Yoders. Thank
Mm.
you,
They make really
Nora.
awesome stuff.
On the way, on the way. What does underlay
Andale,
mean?
andale.
What does underlay mean?
What is you oh, that's my son coming through the door. Make sure that door's locked.
Huh?
My son coming through the door. I'm like, make sure it's locked.
Your
My
son's probably like,
beautiful
what in the world is she leaving
sister
us
from
for?
I know I love you, Kelly. I love seeing her here. I've missed her so
I
much.
wouldn't call that a roast, and it was for two disgusting. I didn't ever
It
watch it,
was.
so I've heard a little bit from Christine today. Yanni
Yeah.
wanted to go up there so bad. You wanted to go up there last night too, Nora Woods?
Oh, I did, but I just didn't trust myself because I would have got mad. Like I would have, you know, I did want to go up so bad, but I was like, I can't trust myself. I know that
Well,
he would have only rolled his eyes
make you
one
mad.
more time while I was there, and it would have been on. you know,
Yes.
you
Well, I
know
was
me. Dude.
when I get mad and I've had enough. You're welcome. Or love you, Nora Woods. Thank you.
There are Amish people now in Australia, but they live like far out into the. They've only just. I think there's only one community so far. Um,
Daisy, I'm going to get a nickname him Rug Matt.
what?
Daisy,
Probably for the best. Sammy, it was for the best that I didn't go up there.
Yeah, I think it is too. Underlay immediately. Is that what that means? Immediately? Okay. I like saying it. Underlay. Y'all, I'm in one of them crazy moods tonight. Sorry. But yeah, I don't know. He just was wanting him some content. And I guess he did get him some content, but
It was definitely for the best that I didn't go up there because I was getting really angry. You know,
oh, keep on mama.
like
Huh?
you're my friend and somebody's disrespect. When I heard about the vajayjay stuff,
Oh yeah. See, I never
that
did.
just
That's
that
just
just made
hero.
me crazy. I was like, I can't do this. I'm gonna really go off my head. So
I don't
I
get it.
didn't
I
go.
don't get these people, and I don't get it
Mm-mm.
at
I
all.
don't get it either. It's gross. Like what he no.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it because it
No,
just makes me so freaking angry.
Rhonda Lynn said, I watched the first video of Ernie since he's been back, and I was surprised to see Paper Cut Tina dance in a little
Yeah.
costume for Ernie. She's 62. She
Yes,
don't look like she's 62, does she?
she's got a cute little figure.
She's cute as could be. I thought she was
She's
so
cute.
cute last
Yeah,
night.
she's.
Hello,
Oh,
Miggy. Daisy Chew was mad last night when you was on fire. What did she say? What was she saying?
who?
Chew.
Who's true? Oh,
You
okay,
know
yeah.
who Chew is. I
Of
just,
course.
I know
Yeah, but
that.
you know what it is, Daisy, and I'll tell you what it is because I've been
Mhm.
sussing out the whole. They need the feud to keep going, and it's not
Yeah,
us that are not on your channel. We're the ones that don't want it to continue, but
yeah,
somehow the people around your sister seem to want to
yeah,
hold on to this,
yeah.
instead of letting
They
it
don't.
go. Like
Yeah.
they don't want you and her to make up. And you know,
Uh-huh.
I have my differences when it comes to your sister because I got hurt pretty bad, but
Uh-huh.
I would prefer that you got along and that this stuff didn't continue. To
What
be
was I
honest,
supposed to be lying about, Gail? Lying about what?
what happened?
They said Chew said kept saying I was lying. I just wonder what I was lying about. Boy, I put old Matt in the old Matthew in his place when he's sitting there trying to make me look like I was a liar, right? And disgrace of human or something like that he called me. And I was like, oh buddy, let me tell you something. I worked my butt off to go to school, get my college degree, work as a nurse. I've saved lives. I don't have a criminal past. I don't even have a freaking ticket. I don't have nothing, and I've paid my taxes in. I've saved the lives, many, many lives. And tell me where I'm a lying.
Yeah,
God
no,
knows I
that
don't lie.
the way he
I don't reason to
insulted
lie.
you about like when he made fun of the way you look, that was just so rude. That's when I was so tempted to come up
Well, like I
because I
said,
found that to be disgusting. You don't talk. He shouldn't be talking to
but
any
make
woman that
sure
way.
that if you're going to talk about somebody's looks, that you look good yourself.
Oh, I
Mhm.
know exactly,
It's
exactly.
like I'm
And
not trying
that really
to.
bothered me when he was like going ew and like that. Oh, I was so tempted to take that link. I'm
I
just glad
mean,
that I controlled myself and went, nope, this is not going to be good. And I don't know more of it like
mhm,
that. So I was
I
like, I better behave. I better
I
behave.
tried listening to Ernie, not sure what was talking about.
I know you never do know what he's talking about. It's just
Like
like
I'm
blah
just
blah
gonna
blah.
leave. I'm not even gonna address Matthew anymore. He's irrelevant to me. Let him sit
Yeah,
over there.
I think it's just best that just sometimes when you just don't even think of them, it's
Good
better. Like
night,
you
Norwoods, and thank you for the butter money. Thank you. Good night.
good night.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll go get me a big block of it on Monday. Thank
Oh,
you,
hey,
Nora.
thank you,
I ain't had
Nora.
that butter tastes just like cheese. Like it's
Well,
like
Nora was there last night. She wasn't impressed. I could see her in the
a
chat.
lot of
No
people.
one was impressed about it. No one thought that
No,
that was
like
funny.
I was trying to be respectful to him.
You were, and you tried to diffuse it several times.
Yeah,
You
I'm
really did.
over it. At first
Yeah,
it hurt my feelings, and last night it
yeah.
hurt my feelings. But then after I seen how childish he was acting, I was like, no, there's
Mm.
no growing up. This guy, in my opinion, is just a brat.
What makes me angry about it is that he wants it to continue. He doesn't want it to stop.
Yeah.
And that makes me sick that,
Yeah.
like Morbid was saying, don't you want them to get along and at least men, he doesn't. He wouldn't say yes. He just wouldn't
I know.
because he didn't want that. I mean, I could say yes, even though, Jenkies and I don't get along. I don't sit here and talk about her. I don't, I just don't.
Right, Rhonda Lynn. Yeah, I mean, I'm over it. I
Yeah.
I knew right from the beginning when I heard him talking that he wasn't good, and I should have took my first instinct that he
Hmm.
was a brat because of the way he was acting. But I just kind of he started being nice and just started being, and I thought, well, he's a good guy, and maybe. But then people started warning me about him, and I just, yeah, I'm glad I found out early. He went
Oh,
on
he
another
did,
channel
Sammy.
after that,
Oh,
bragged about telling
how
Jason to shut the F
embarrassing.
up. See, see how that is, Sammy. He's just looking for content. Daisy,
Yeah.
please elaborate. Ernie seems okay. Matthew's not good unless you, in his cahoots, don't entertain him. I
Yeah,
know,
I
you know,
agree. I agree. I
I know
agree.
his little cliques. I don't even want to be a part of his cliques. You know what? And this is sad, but I'm actually getting to where I don't even want to talk to my sister anymore, and that
I
is bad.
know. And
Like I
that's
don't even care
sad.
about
I
talking
mean, this
to
is, yeah,
her
that
anymore.
is your blood. That is your sister. Like,
He does have 7 children, Dame.
nobody should want to encourage sisters to
Oh,
fall apart
really?
forever.
Right.
Forever. You know what I mean? Like, forever. It's like they want you to never get along ever. And that's sad to
Not
me.
like that. It's just my sister is, in my opinion, has reverted back to what she was before our parents passed away. And I
Mhm.
didn't like that person before, and I don't like her now. Um,
Yeah.
and I just gonna have to learn to not deal with her or even talk to her anymore because I just don't want to deal with the way she was last night. Was ridiculous. She wouldn't even let me
Hmm.
up on panel. Hey,
Hey,
Marita.
how you guys doing? Hi,
Good,
Yanni.
Hey,
good. Hi, Lisa
Robin.
Miller.
Hey.
I just want to say one thing. I watched last
Oh, it's
night.
Marita.
Uh-huh.
I thought it
Hey,
was
Yanni, Yanni,
Robin. I
Yanni.
thought it was Robin.
You
I
missed
was like,
it all
hi,
once,
Robin.
huh?
It's Marita.
I do
I
too, Lisa.
watched last night.
Yeah,
Oh,
You just stay away from all those people.
I'm
Don't even
going.
yeah,
bother.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's not worth the angst.
I know. I was so anxious after I got off Morbids last night. I was like, "This is
Lone
He
Star.
not
seems like a
Yeah.
nice guy.
Morbid." Is a
Morbid
nice
was
Yeah.
trying
guy.
because he loves
And hi,
Jenkies and he
Cat.
loves Miss Daisy. So
He
he
Yeah,
was.
he
was,
was
yeah,
very respectable to everyone. Now,
he
what
was.
goes on, this is my personal opinion on this. What goes on between you and your sister is between you and your sister.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And it just needs to
It
stay
shouldn't
off
be
of
all
the
over
YouTube and
YouTube.
yeah,
It
yeah.
shouldn't.
because
Yeah,
people are going to poke the bear,
yeah.
Well, I was trying to
whether
get
good
her
or
on.
bad.
Hmm.
I try to mess with her and get on her panel. I guess I need to just stay away from
Yeah,
there.
you're better off, and this isn't anything against Jenkies. You know, I love Jenkies too. I mean,
I
I
know.
don't pick in families because I know what a big family's like.
Yeah,
But you just stay away. You're
yeah.
just better off sticking with what you know. What you've had some great content past couple weeks,
Oh, thank you.
and it's been enjoyable. Though I've been watching from the hedges during the day, in the book, watching the trials and everything. But I've been following it through you, not
Oh,
going
thank
on to the
you.
mall channel or whatever. I've been keeping it up with you, and just keep doing it. You're doing
I'm,
great, and
I'm. Go
and
ahead.
and your relationship with anybody, whether the cops have them as their number one sus, that's nobody's business what your relationship is. You
Right.
keep your relationship, whether anybody agrees with it, whether I agree with it. It's you. It's your relationship. And
Right.
I don't mean to sound like I'm yelling, but it's just a Philly thing.
No, you're right.
I feel bad, and I don't want to see you go through this crap. It's
I
it's it's
appreciate it. And
it
it's a lot of
reminds me of
stress.
something that would happen in the schoolyard, and
Yeah, absolutely. You're
and
right.
I
I was
like Matthew. I think
schoolyard.
Matthew's a very handsome man and has a lovely voice, but I don't know him.
Hey, Frankie.
And
Yeah.
and but he can have a little meanness in him.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm being polite. Because
Yeah,
I don't
you
want to
are.
say mean things about anybody.
No, it's okay. That's a good thing, I
But
think.
racism is wrong on any amount, and we
Oh,
all
yeah.
know that. But so is body shaming.
Yes, it is.
And anybody who body shames is just as guilty of being an ignorant son of a bitch as a racist.
Right. I think
And
so too.
or sexual shaming somebody of their choices in life or any kind of shaming. But this
Yeah.
body shaming stuff,
Birthday in
that
general.
too is something third graders do, not
It is.
grown ass people.
It is. We're all human beings trying to make it through this journey in life.
Exactly.
And it's
So
a
this
hard journey.
it's
It's
it's a real hard journey.
a real
It's
hard journey.
yeah, I want to be a cat or something.
I want to
Somebody
be
just
a
pet
cow.
me and feed me.
Oh,
But just don't. I know
no,
it's easier for me to say because I'm what
no,
350
you're
miles
absolutely
from you,
right. You're right. And it
and
bothers me. People says, "Oh, she does it for no, I don't like it because it hurts me emotionally. It causes anxiety. I don't like it. I don't like
you
confrontation.
probably don't sleep right.
No, I don't. That's why I felt
And I
well
mean,
ago.
there's so many peaks and valleys in
Yeah.
all this, and what's gonna happen is gonna happen. It's eventually gonna blow up in everybody's face anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing stays forever.
It doesn't. That is the truth.
And
And
and and whatever happens between you and your sister is between you and your sister.
we actually don't fight behind the scenes when I
I
talk to you.
didn't think
Hi,
so.
Lulu. Let's
I
go,
Unless
didn't.
there's
Lulu.
a touchy subject comes up, but
Hey,
it's just,
girl.
You could tell you have some type of relationship.
I mean, we do afterwards. So,
And just keep it off YouTube and don't even bother with those people. They say, come up on my panel, we're going to make it good. They're not going to make it good. They're going to dangle the carrot in front of you that's going to piss you off and just send you to the other end.
yeah.
So don't even bother. Why get yourself all in a tizzy
Oh,
when you
I
could be
know.
eating
I
devil
agree.
dogs?
Eat devil dogs all day. But
Yeah,
eat my devil dogs. I like them devil dogs. I ain't tried them cold yet, but
they,
I like them. I just wish they had another layer of frosting on
well,
them.
they do sell them dipped in chocolate.
Oh, now that would be good. Good.
Yeah, my supermarket has them. Yeah,
Oh,
they're I don't like because I don't like chocolate. I know
oh,
I'm weird people.
Oh
I know.
gosh, I love
I know.
chocolate.
I don't like chocolate. Don't
I
drink
can eat it
coffee.
till I nearly
oh, I
puke. I
love my
love it that
coffee.
much.
But yeah, they get them dipped in chocolate too. I have to see if they have them up there. They usually
I
do.
see that Morbid was trying to help the situation.
He
It just
was. He was
didn't
going
work.
out of his
But at least
way to
he
make
was
it.
Me
definitely
too.
trying to help the situation. It just didn't work out. That's all.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
But
And
it is what it is, and it's just time to move on. Daisy needs to just not
amen.
pay any attention to it
And I'm gonna
and
fix it
just
where he can't tag me into stuff because I fixed it where other people can't tag me into it.
Yeah,
Because
just
I
you got
decide
well, I always tag you because I want people to use the tag to join. That's why
yeah,
I do it.
yeah.
If I'm promoting like one of your lives, I
yeah, but
always
you're
put
not
your
in it for
thing.
deception, Yanni. You're
No,
in it for
no, no.
kindness.
Well,
Yeah.
she's my buddy. We're friends, and
Yeah, Morbid's back live. My husband freezes his Nutty Buddy bars. I love me some Nutty Buddy bars. I like peanut butter and chocolate a lot. But I think
Well,
the
I
reason
Nutty
do not like
Buddies.
peanut
I
butter and
remember Nutty
chocolate at
Buddies.
all.
Nutty Buddies are good.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
and the knockoff ones are just as good as the Little Debbie's. The Little
I
Debbie's is like $3 a box. You go
I
to
don't
Walmart get the knockoff ones for
to
like about.
us knockoff is Little Debbie's.
Oh, hey, Slim
We
Cat.
consider them knockoff kind of
Oh,
See, we
in a
really?
don't have
way.
much of that
They're the
over
cheaper
here.
of the like Drake's and Hostess.
Uh huh.
And we have something up here called Tasty Cake.
Yeah, tasty cakes are down here too. You know
Well, they're made in Philly.
they used to have tasty cakes at the Dollar Tree. You could buy a whole box of tasty cakes for $1. And since they got popular, they quit selling them. And I was like, darn, because them was good.
That's another thing you got to get from up here. They're made in Philadelphia. They're everywhere around here.
Tasty cakes, I wonder if they're real cheap up there.
No, they're too. They're. I think back when I was a kid, a tasty cake, like if you got a pie, it was 15 cents. It's $2 now, and it's a hell of a lot smaller.
Dollar Tree knockoff sucks though. They are still tasting. Well, these were the actual tasty cakes.
Yeah,
From
that's the.
every once in a while
They're
you
starting
could
to
get.
sell them down south
Mhm.
because my
They
nephew
sell
can
them at
get them
our
in
Walmart.
Georgia. Nutty Buddies were good too. But yeah, I just
Buddies
felt
are
bad
great.
last night, and that morbid fella, he really was really trying to help. He really put himself out there and but for
I
some
love
reason
it.
Matthew just kept making it a joke.
Yeah,
But I mean, Morbid loves both Daisy and Jenkins, and what
Yeah,
he
you
was
could tell
doing
too.
was
It
the
wasn't just a
right thing.
phony thing.
He was actually trying really hard for them to be civil. I mean,
yeah.
if nothing else, civil was where he was
They're
going,
going to.
and Matthew just
Matthew.
would not let it happen. Like it's like
Yeah.
he just it just really frustrated. I was so frustrated in that chat seeing him disrespect my friend. And
Yep.
you know how I get.
I
Daisy
just
knows.
had all I could take, and then I let him have it. Like I just told him
Yeah,
off.
you know what? It was long overdue when you finally said, "Look, I can't do this," and you just exploded. It
I
was
just
time.
the chicken come out every time I put that
It was
chicken on.
either you do it or I was coming up on that panel, and it would have been real noisy.
Well, Diamond's come up, and she like kind of told him, what he wasn't doing and what he's doing, but
Yeah.
he ain't gonna listen. No matter what you say, he likes the attention he gets from being like that. He's gonna
Yeah.
continue on. But down the line, he needn't be saying, "Oh, come up on my panel ever again," because I will
Oh
never.
no, no, no,
No,
no,
don't ever
no.
do it because it's
No,
like this the
it's
snake
like
in the
a
grass.
trap.
Yeah, that interview
It's a
thing that he
trap.
does is it was just it's bogus. I'm going to interview this person. That's so that their chat will come over there and he will benefit. See with when he first came here, I was like, not no. I was like, Daisy, be
A lot of
careful.
people were. Oh, it's her birthday. It's Walk the Line's birthday, ain't it? Let's
All
see.
right, happy
It's her
Happy
birthday, Walk
birthday
the Line.
to you. Happy
Happy
birthday to you.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday, dear
birthday,
Walk the
Walk
Line.
the
Happy
Line.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday
I
to
can't sing and I'm
you.
not.
May you live 1,000 years. May you drink 1,000 beers. Get
Oh, hell
blessed,
no, I don't
heard
want to live
you.
to be 1,000.
Happy
Happy
birthday to you.
birthday.
Happy birthday, walk the line.
Y'all know I like to ring the
Happy
cowbell.
birthday.
I get carried away with that
Yay, yay,
cowbell.
yay.
Hey, I might not have a lot of people in my chat anymore like I used to, but it don't matter. The drama is gone, and but I don't care. The people
Yeah,
I
we
do
don't have
have
it
and
here.
that support
What
me,
is
I love them.
It's, you
drama?
know
Is
what? When you do different things, you have different amounts of people. Chit chat,
Yeah.
I mean, it's usually the people that are closest to you because we know
Mhm.
you. So the chit chat is some, you know what I mean? But when you're doing cases, I mean, you get 500 and stuff people in there.
yeah,
I
you
mean, you
get
do
a good
all
amount of
right.
people during.
You had 360 yesterday. I don't think
That's
that's.
on the cheese man. I
And
know.
that was during the day
I mean,
Yeah.
360 people. Well,
on a
that's quite
Friday.
a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I mean,
know.
for during the day, weekday
Your
when most
channel
people
is
work.
not. Your channel isn't doing bad. I mean, you keep
I
getting
know.
subs. People ask me all the time, and they come over here,
You're
and
welcome,
I
welcome mine.
people like,
I need a
when are you
scalpel.
going live? When are you going live? I just said, no,
Because you're
come over to
mine. I
Daisy's.
walk
I'll
the
be.
line.
What happened, y'all? Hey, Ada Cox, where you been?
Ada
Rhonda,
Cox.
you
I
can
still love that name.
is people
Uh,
coming out? Let me get
Fonda.
my
I love
find out again,
Fonda.
y'all.
She's awesome.
There might be a rogue mog that's going under somebody else's name or somebody. I'm
You
gonna check
can't,
in my
you
mod list.
cannot just time me out willy nilly. Who's
What's
timing
going on, y'all?
what?
I don't know what's going on in the chat.
I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't do it, I swear.
Thank you. No, I deleted your message accidentally.
Oh,
Oh,
it happens sometimes.
okay.
I've done that accidentally
Okay.
before. I
Daisy, I
mean,
don't
I
want to
felt,
tell you what I
I
have for
think I
dinner.
timed Chrissy out
What's for
like
dinner?
I think I timed Chrissy out for like 30 minutes by accident. I think that was the worst one ever for
Oh,
me. That was terrible. For
Daisy, I don't
30
want to
minutes.
tell you what I have for dinner, so I'll let you do
now
three
what'd you have
guesses.
for dinner?
Guess.
Cheese
3
steak.
guesses.
What?
Chili Philly cheese
Philly
steak.
cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get me some more
From
Philly
Vince's
cheesesteak.
Pizza. It was so good. I saved half for
I can
tomorrow.
make it
There
real
you
good,
go.
And I took a
Lisa.
picture of it to send you later.
Oh, sounds good.
I
Uh,
can make that stuff real good. We do it.
I make them at home, but today somebody treated me, took me out to
Oh,
dinner.
well,
We love zigzag, y'all.
most of my family are lactose intolerant, so we don't do a lot of cheesy. Like we use feta cheese and goat cheese and stuff
Yeah,
because my
you can mix that up with
yeah.
it gives it
I
the
mean,
bite.
it's like
So
I
I
do
just
the
like
hot.
American cheese because I'm boring.
Yeah,
this
I
little
like.
mommy goat will sit and fuss over her baby. Like she'll sit
Can
and
someone
sniff
bring back?
it,
Thank you. No.
lick on it,
What?
and love it.
Thank you. No. What? Where's thank
What?
you? No gone.
Huh?
Where did somebody said thank you? No was
Excellent.
booted or something.
Find out.
Can you check if they're not? Goat cheese is awesome. I eat a lot of Greek food. I mean, it's just easy for me to cook Greek food because that's what I've been taught.
Yeah.
People are like, oh my gosh, how do you make this? And it looks so difficult. It's not when you've done it all your life.
I want to get that baby goat out
I
and
was
show
never
y'all
a cook
the baby
till I was on
goat.
my own. My mom always cooked. I
Oh
Boy,
no, I don't
finally at
cook.
the end, before she died, I learned how to cook.
I'm a big
I'm not
cooker.
that great
Like
of a
I
cook
cook, cook,
myself,
cook
y'all.
all the time.
I'm not a
But
good cook.
today my neighbor bought me dalmatis and they were just yummy. They were so good.
I'm gonna end the thing. It looks like Roscoe won. So the baby goat's name is Roscoe.
Oh, I
Roscoe.
like that.
I
Roscoe.
like it.
Roscoe it is.
Roscoe P.
I love the
Coltrane.
name Milo, but I think
I like
because
Milo too.
Candace wanted Rose, it sort of sticks with the Rose
Well,
name
her
kind of
and Dee Dee's probably going to end up with the baby because she's going
CD.
to moving closer to me. So, and
There
so
you
she,
go, Dee Dee.
Miss
Dee Dee's
Stacy, they
awesome. I
sell
love
the Philly steak meat at our little local grocery store. I'll bring you some the coming week. No, it's okay. I can buy. I buy the meat myself. I buy the actually fresh meat myself and
it.
make it. I
It's
buy
just
the
good.
actual
It's
meat.
good to
Thank
bash
you,
it.
Dee. I
Like
appreciate that.
when I do Philly cheesecake, I bash the meat, like really
I
bash it,
like
so it's
Milo too,
really
y'all.
tender.
That's
And
why
then
I
I
like
tip,
Milo fried.
this cheese over it. Yeah,
It's
It
all
was
in the roll. You gotta
a
have the
good
perfect
bag.
roll.
I'm good at it. All right, because I mean, in Tonawanda,
No,
we
I like Ada
have
better
it.
than Sharon.
Huh?
Ada,
Huh?
What?
Ada Cox. I love that name. She's saying,
Uh,
or that she
Where is
went in
the
danger.
zigzag? Roscoe was Boss Hogg's deputy. Yep.
Yeah, Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Yeek, 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 yeek. Remember he used to say that? I never got to meet him, but I met Cooter in real life. Down
Of
there in
course.
Pigeon
yeah.
Forge, Cooters. He had a
Good
store
night,
named Cooter.
Mickey. Good night, Mickey.
Good
Who's going?
night.
Who's leaving us? Good night,
Mickey.
Piggy. Good night. There's
Mickey.
Zigzag. She's back, y'all. It happens sometimes.
Zigzag. Where have you been? Did you get the boot by
I think it
accident?
was an accident.
But there was someone else. The thank
Huh?
you person, was it? Thank you.
Who?
I don't know. Someone was saying that somebody got picked. I
Oh,
will have to send you a picture of my homemade
Sun King
yum.
is
I
the
love
robot.
hummus. I love hummus. I make my own
I
too
don't
with the
eat hummus.
chickpeas.
I've
I
never
love
eaten
it.
this before.
Oh gosh, I eat all that stuff because that's what I ate. Like my dad and
Marita.
like my adoptive grandma. I mean,
Uh-huh.
that woman could cook. Oh my God, the food that she made. Like when we go to see, good night, um, when we go to her, there would be like five of us there, and the whole table was just filled with food, sweets,
That sounds
everything.
good.
Oh my gosh, my
I'm
Greek,
craving
uh,
some good pizza right now, y'all.
they do this pizza over here, and
Sorry, thank you.
it's like calzones. It's like calzones, and they're making it right. It's so good. It's
Like
like
a Stromboli.
it's
Yeah, I'll be
like
right back, y'all. I
calz-
gotta run to
yeah.
the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hang on just a
I like Strombolis.
What is that? I just sent
Calzones
you.
are good.
Okay, Cooper Mama. Okay. Oh look, I love hummus. When I was in Israel, I ate hummus almost every day, and there was these things called Israeli cigars, and they were like a crispy pastry with like mashed potato and cheese in the middle, and you dip them in the hummus. Oh, it was so good,
Mm.
so good,
That
so
I'm
good.
I am an extremely picky eater. Very picky. I don't eat most things.
I'm finicky. Like I don't eat a lot. Like I will pick at things, and I don't eat a lot of food. I'm not a big eater.
I can eat. I mean, I'm not like a like I do know when to push away from the table, but
Yeah.
I'm really picky. I like very basic meat and potatoes.
Oh
It's
no,
the
I'm
Irish in me. It's how my
oh no,
father was.
I'm in this house. It's
But
all
I love Italian
spices,
food.
chili. There's chili and everything's got spices. Even
No,
when I
I
cook
don't like spice.
breakfast eggs, it has spices on it. Yeah,
Oh my God, you'd kill me. You'd kill me, Yanni.
everything in this house is just spices
I don't
all the
even eat
Okay,
chicken
guys,
wings.
I'm
They're
back.
too hot.
I have
Oh, I
been
love
decorating
chili.
for Easter now, and it's hard to decorate with a goat in your house.
Well, most people don't have a
And
goat.
I want to go in my house. I've got dogs, cats. Down I've got those big friggin' ibis birds in my back. They're on the tree. I don't
Mhm.
know what they're doing there. They've never been there before, and now there's three of them, and they're like got these. They're like they look like flamingo. They've
Uh-huh.
got the big beak like a flamingo, but they're black and white.
Uh-huh.
And there's three of them in my truck. I'm going to take a photo and send it to you, Daisy, later. They just, I
Okay.
don't know what they're doing there.
I've been I went to the
Nesting, maybe.
I went to the uh Goodwill and found this rooster, this wooden rooster, and it was old and ugly, and I probably should have videoed it. But hang on, let me show you what I did to it. I made it look,
Sure.
if I can get it. Hang on. It's kind of heavy. I want to show y'all. Look over me. I don't want to show my face because people's mean.
Oh,
But
stop it.
it's
Yeah.
true. I look horrible. But look
Screw
how cute
people.
No,
it is. I
you
redone
do
it.
not.
Oh, that's cute.
Mm-hmm. The little
Oh,
rooster.
that's who got timed out. Thank you, no.
Whoa, I
Nice.
redone it. Repainted it and made it look
Oh, that's cool.
farmhousey.
See, you can just do.
I love restoring stuff, finding it
I do too. Well, we
at
do
the Goodwill
furniture,
and
so
redoing it. I got one of those big reefs and I got all the Easter stuff ready to do my live stream on my Beautiful Designs channel, making the reef because y'all wanted me to. I just got to find my Easter ribbon from last year because I had some really good Easter ribbon. And so, yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that. Thank you, Carice. I when I get anxious, that's what I do. I craft.
Well, that's good because it's soothing.
It is. It's very soothing.
Good
And
on the
so,
mind.
huh?
I said it's good on the mind.
It is. It's really good. It relieves anxiety, and I don't know. I could do it all day long if I had to.
Tell
It
you,
was
it's a nice
ugly.
way to make a little extra money.
It was an ugly old yellow looking. It had red and orange and yellow on it, and I just painted it chalk white and black and made it look kind of like farmhousey. So
Looks cute.
thank you. Thank you. I would show some videos of Kensington, but YouTube is cracking down on even if you get permission, they can still flag you for playing live streams, and I don't want to take a risk. I'm afraid.
Yeah, I gotta tell Dame something. I am not going down there.
Oh, really? What
No.
happened?
Uh, I was speaking with somebody. It,
Yeah,
I, it's not safe.
it's not safe to go down there right now.
No, no. And
Oh,
I gotta drop her an email. I just found where I wrote her email address down. I think
um,
she's in the chat right now.
I thought I seen.
I'm
Lord
just,
knows, diamonds. I ain't pretty. I
I
look.
am just, yeah, they're cracking down on drug use.
And it's getting bad down there.
And well, it's getting violent.
Yeah, yeah,
And I don't carry, and I wouldn't carry anyway. But
yeah.
there are things going on down there right now that are uh yeah,
Not
not
good.
safe. It's not a safe place to be.
Yeah.
And some my family said I am not to go down there.
Well, yeah. The way the world is right now, it's just absolutely scary. Dane said, Marita, I talked to the nurses at work. They were very concerned with the rats and open needles. Yeah, I don't think it's a
Yeah,
good
see,
idea.
there's the needles are everywhere. The rats aren't as big. They come out at night. The rats aren't, but I guess they come out during the day too. But at the main spots, they're more night rats. But
Yeah,
it has to do with the the drug dealers.
yeah.
And I was speaking to somebody actually the other day that lives on the street down there, And they
Where
said, don't you go down there.
said rats carry disease. They absolutely do.
Oh, yeah, they carry everything.
I
And
might pull it up
I
just to,
felt bad because I really wanted to help. But
yeah,
I mean, I am not putting my life on the line. I'll let
I
the
know.
city's been doing pretty good. They're starting. They're
It's actually starting to look a little bit better, in my
in some
opinion.
places it actually is. They're moving people and getting them out of there, and but they are closing down two of the places that they go for help. That
Uh-huh.
Savage Sisters that helps with their
Yeah.
wounds, and they're trying to close down Prevention Point.
Yeah, it's
And
not good. That's what I was thinking too, you guys.
and
Hey, Miss.
I think the city thinks that if they close these places down, these people will leave
Yeah.
because that's where they're getting their meals. Or all in all, we didn't have a bad winter here.
No,
I
you
mean,
didn't. Not at all.
it's almost March and it's going to be in the 60s next week. We had 3
Oh, I
days of
hope we did here
snow,
too.
but I don't recall any cold nights that were so bitter cold. That they only
Yeah.
had one code blue night, which isn't bad
Uh-huh.
for
No.
Philly because we get really cold in the winter, and we just got lucky this winter.
Diamond said,
I mean,
y'all haven't seen rats until you visit the subway in New York City.
I know.
Crazy. They stand up and wave at you while
Yeah, they give you
you're
the
killing your
finger. They're like the size of pup. You think the ones that look like the size of kittens in Philly, the ones in New York are like the size of puppies. They look like neutrons. Do you ever see a neutron?
Uh-uh.
Those big water rats.
Oh God.
What the hell they look like in New York? They eat really good there.
I bet they do. And the
Well,
city
if
can't get
you
rid of
go in Philly into a place that's called Chinatown, it's in
them. Mhm.
downtown.
Where'd Yanni
There,
go? She left us.
maybe her dogs were barking. I don't know.
No, she'll probably be back.
If you go
Go ahead.
downtown to Chinatown, and if
Uh-huh.
anybody here knows of Philly knows of Chinatown,
Think God knows about it.
they come out during the day down there
Oh
because
man.
of all the dumpsters. Because there's 8,000 restaurants, Chinese
Oh my
restaurants down there,
goodness.
Asian infusion restaurants, and
I want to go try their pizza. That's what I want to go try. I'd like to be one of them rats in New York City, getting
yeah,
all that
New York
free
has good pizza.
food.
I'm telling
They're
you, just go to
related to
Wildwood,
Master
you get good
Splinter.
pizza.
Master Splinter. Who's Master Splinter? No joke about. Huh.
They're related
Lord.
to Master Splinter. I don't know
Yeah,
who
we had a
Master.
phone call. Oh.
What's a wooden rat? No, it's called a neutron rat. Neutron,
Uh-huh.
Nuarton. They're
Uh-huh.
water rats. Oh, I
Like,
know. Water. The way I say water,
uh-huh.
water. What?
What?
However you people pronounce it correctly.
What?
Billy says water. All
I'll
right.
try to bring it up here just for a few minutes. Hopefully they won't flag me. As long as you put some commentary in there, I think it'd be okay.
Yeah, I think
Mm,
that's how they spell Frankie.
but they've been
They're
cracking
massively
it a
big.
little bit.
I mean, they eat them in New Orleans.
Look at
Yeah,
all that
see how
dirt.
now that's Saturday night. Usually there's what, a couple hundred people hanging, or 100
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
They got rid of the tents across the street, and
Hmm.
they've been doing a lot of trying to get rid of these people and put
Yeah.
them places, put them in rehabs. Uh, but they don't want to go.
No, they get back out. But usually it's packed by now down there.
Oh yeah, especially on a
Yeah.
weekend. This is Saturday night, and
I
it's
know. That's what I was saying. This is credit to American USA live stream TV. But yeah, what is he doing?
how
Dealing
can
right
they
now?
get you in trouble for using that when they are using it because they broke into the police cameras?
I don't know, but YouTube's been
Isn't that
cracking
funny
down
though?
on
That's
it
how
for
they get
sure.
them. They're the police cameras or
Y'all,
something.
if I lose this channel, it's just my destiny not to be on YouTube. I love y'all, but
Don't say
y'all can
that.
follow me over there on Facebook or on TikTok after
I
that.
got
I'm
some
trying
pretty
not
huge
to,
rats in my barn.
but
One day
uh
I'm going to get them.
oh, that one guy, that person right there is, you can tell they've been on the subs tonight.
Oh, they're all. I was watching an interview with somebody talking about last week. They were
Hey
giving out
Mary Kenneth.
samples, and 4 people in one group all overdosed.
Yes, I have a Facebook and a TikTok, y'all. My TikTok's actually, I can go live on that, and I've got almost 1,000
Can you
subscribers.
say Mount Laurel or Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and go to Philly for cheesesteak, or Donkeys and Camden, New Jersey for cheesesteak? Save as an Uber at Kensington and do a Philly food tour. Get one in Mount Laurel, Cherry Hills, like just get one here. I think. Thank you. Don't you?
Mhm.
I mean,
Do what now?
I'm on the other side of the Tacony Palmyra.
Oh.
I'm on the Tacony. Well, I'm above way over from Tacony. I'm towards the suburbs, actually.
Are you?
I am a suburban
Look at
girl
all them clothes,
living in the
though.
city.
Look at all them clothes. But looks like they did take the tents off there, right?
Yeah, they've been doing it every week.
Thank
They
you,
take them
Sophia.
down, they come back, put them back up, they take them down. They've been moving to the side streets, which
Mm-hmm.
isn't fair to the families that are living there. I
No.
mean, there's a
But
lot of
that
homes down
grass
there
was like,
that have people playing, like
yeah.
in the street, little kids playing, riding their scooters, and then you got all these
Mm-hmm.
junkies. And the
Yeah.
scary thing, I was watching last night, and I thought there
Mm-hmm.
was going to just something had me very unsettled in front of that Jack's Tavern, because there
Uh-huh.
was a big shootout there last summer. There was a mass shooting, and I
Uh-huh.
think 6 people were unalived, and I just worry about that place. It's always jumping.
What are these people going to do, though, if they run them off here? Or where are they going to
Well,
go?
just like they've been taken from other places, where they'll end up is the Badlands. We call it
Mm-hmm.
the Badlands. It's in North Philadelphia, but they won't really be accepted there because there are a lot of white people. And this has nothing to do
Mm-hmm.
with racism, has to do with they're just not going to be accepted in that neighborhood. It's a predominantly 99.9% African American area. But the
What is
drugs
it?
you get there, if you go to buy heroin there, you get real heroin. You're not getting this fentanyl crap.
Oh.
So
But
they're
still,
told some
heroin is
people I
probably just
know
as
who are.
bad as, that's probably just as bad, right? As
Yeah, but the thing with the regular
fentanyl?
heroin, if it's clean heroin, you can.
Yeah.
There is a drug to help you. There's methadone and there's Suboxone.
Yeah.
With xylazine and fentanyl, there is nothing. It will help a little bit
Yeah.
with the fentanyl, but it won't help touch the xylazine withdrawal, and that's
Mm.
what's killing everybody.
Frankie said they just started cleaning out homeless camps in New Orleans, trying to get ready for the Super Bowl 2025. Wow, they're already trying to get ready for that.
That's
All
right. Get
food
ready
is
because the
budgeted,
Eagles will be
maybe
there
triple price. Wow.
to play.
Australia is
Yeah, I
expensive.
hope anyway.
I'm gonna try to switch this to different cameras so they can't say, "Well, she's streaming one camera and
Yeah, there's 4
yeah,
cameras now.
yeah, three's probably better than two anyway." Ooh, that's a close up, ain't it?
Yeah, that's really close.
That's a
Now,
real
do you
close up.
want to hear a weird
Look
story?
how cold.
Remember the guy who walks around? He's real tiny. They call him Tiny Tim.
Uh huh. I think so.
I was at my state representative's office the other day getting paperwork done. And so
Uh-huh.
I said, let me go up to Wawa and get a hoagie. I know
Uh-huh.
it sounds very Philadelphia. Go to Wawa, get a hoagie, and buy
Uh-huh.
some water. No, I didn't buy water. I bought a soda. And so I
Uh-huh.
go in there and I bought some pretzels, soft pretzels, Philly soft pretzels, for because I was stopping at my best friend's house, and his dad
Mhm.
loves them. Pop, he loves soft pretzels. So let me grab some for him. So I'm walking out after I get all my stuff, and
Mhm.
when I was going in, I saw a man just stand by the trash can, and I thought it was the usual guy that stands there. And I always give him a little something. And I
Yeah.
came out without thinking. I didn't get him anything. So I kept
Mhm.
walking and I just stopped my tracks. Something told me, God wants you to turn around, give him something. So I went in my wallet and I had a couple bucks. I don't have cash. I don't. And I
Oh, thank
pulled the
you.
dollar out and I said, turn around. I handed it to him. I said, listen, this isn't much, but maybe you can get a cup of coffee. And he was
Oh,
so grateful and thankful. And I looked down and
yeah.
said, I know you. I said, you're on YouTube. And he said, yeah. I said, Tiny Tim. And he said, yeah, it's me. And he was kind of embarrassed. He said, my real name's Sean. I said, oh,
Oh,
Sean, pleased to meet you. And we
you got
talked.
to meet him. That's awesome.
I know, but and he was so kind and just got
Uh-huh.
caught up in it. And I said, are you thinking of going, like, getting some help? He said, I would love to. And I said to him, listen, I'm a recovering addict. And he looked
Aw.
at me like, you don't look like. I said, yep. I said, I have 4 years and as of, well, it's after midnight, 2 months today, 4 years and
Mhm.
2 months. And I said, and
Mhm.
5 years before that on MAP. And I said, you can do it. If I can do it, and I'm carrying a cane because my back's killing me and I can't
Mhm.
walk. And I said, if I can
Yeah.
do it, anybody can do it. And I said,
Right.
all right, our addictions are different, you
Still the
know,
same.
but still. And we just talked a little bit, and he was just so embarrassed of what he
Aw.
is. I said, don't ever feel ashamed to be what you are. Be proud
No.
of who you
We're
are. And
all humans and we're all the same under God's eye.
that's what
God
I
loves
told
us
him. I
all.
said, you know what? God made us the way we are for a reason. We live and
Yep.
we learn. And
Yep.
him, like me, he started the same way I did, except I stopped. He
Yeah.
started on painkillers as a young teenager, got hurt playing sports or something like that. I forget the whole thing. But I was I said, you don't know how honored I am to meet you. And he
Right.
said, you are? I said, yeah. I said, you're a good
Aw.
guy. Everybody loves you on YouTube. And he started
Aw.
laughing because he didn't. And I just
Because
said,
they made
you
his
know,
day.
I said, just keep doing what you're doing and someday you'll find the right path. I said,
Yeah.
do what don't do it for anybody else, do it for
The
yourself.
best thing to do is lead him to our Heavenly Father and let him lead him.
Yeah.
Our
And
our Father,
he
God.
said, my name is actually Sean Patrick. I said, "Ah,
Oh,
you fine Irishman." And he said, "Yep." But I
is
think
he
he only
from
had one
Philly?
hand
Do you think he was
because
from
I went
Philly?
like do a fist bump and he put his other hand up instead of the regular. And he was holding that hand weird. And I'm thinking maybe he doesn't have one.
Have what?
A hand.
Could have been.
I
He
couldn't
probably has
tell because it
something.
was up his jacket or but he was just like he was kind of embarrassed to take the money from me, but I know
Mhm.
he then when I walked away and I got up the driveway, I thought,
Yeah.
"Why don't I just give him my hoagie?" And I was going to turn
Oh,
around, but my back hurt so bad, I could not walk
yeah.
back down that hill to the
He
Wawa.
probably ate. He probably needed that money, that
Yeah,
change
but
for
it was only
something.
a dollar. You can't buy anything for a dollar now.
Not really anymore, no.
I was hoping more people were giving them money as they go in because it was lunchtime and it's very busy there. And I
Yeah.
thought, Marita, you have over 200 something dollars on your food stamp card. You could go in and buy him a hoagie.
Aw.
And then I'm like, I'm halfway up the block. My back's killing me. My legs
Yeah.
hurt. and
Well,
I've
maybe next
regretted it
time.
ever since then, and I'm hoping I see him again there.
Well, there'll be a next time you can do.
Yeah,
They
because I
do
usually
not
give to this other guy who's always sitting there, and I'll give him pretzels and water, and he's very grateful. So I don't tell people, but that was
yeah.
just weird to see him and see
Dom
him in
said
person. And he is tinier than me, but
they
he's not a
hustle.
little person. Like he doesn't have like little people, big world features. Like
Uh-huh.
he's featured normally, but he's just really tiny. Like only like Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that's
A
how
skinny
Ernie is.
version.
Ernie, you can't tell Ernie's a tiny man, but in person he's a real little guy.
Ernie is
Yeah, he's a tiny guy. He's
the good
little.
looking guy.
Yeah. Dom said, where do they get the money to buy drugs?
They hustle, baby. They
Yeah.
hustle. They go to they steal.
Yeah.
Uh
Well,
they
that girl's tweaking out bad, ain't she?
unfortunately they sell themselves.
Yeah.
So do the guys, not just the girls. They'll steal
Hmm.
from each other, but most of it is boosting. They'll go downtown and they'll steal. Now that's where the
That.
rats.
That's where the rat says, look, that guy's got a whole garbage can, don't he?
It's amazing what these people carry around.
I know. Look at all
Cracks
that.
me the hell
There's
up.
Jack's bar that she's worried
Yeah,
about.
I'm telling you, they stand out front outside there all night smoking, but when
Hmm.
they that's sure got a lot of Hennessy's being sold in there.
Hmm.
And then they come out and they get in their cars and drive away. I'm thinking, how long you been in there drinking? And why aren't the cops? They do it up here. They sit at the bars, parking lots, and watch
I
people
know.
and then
Look at
pull
all
them
that.
over. But see, this part of Philadelphia doesn't have as much to do as down there.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, my fire station is the fire station you go to right before you retire.
Hmm.
That's how it's mostly medical calls.
Man, they got some good cameras now, don't they,
Oh
Maria?
yeah, these things are
They
they're,
steal a
they're
lot. Yeah.
amazing. Now these people, I feel sorry for because if they put up a tent during the
Uh-huh.
week, they got to take it down like 6 o'clock in the morning because that's a working business.
Yeah.
That's a medical place. It's called Esperanza Medical Health
Hmm.
Center, and it's a Spanish place.
Okay.
But
Oh, and they're just hanging out there.
they do a lot of selling of themselves and
Oh,
a
look at
lot of
that drain, how dirty that drain is clogged.
oh, it's disgusting. The trash
Oh.
on the side street, Shelbourne Street.
Yeah.
And that's
Mm.
funny. Shelbourne Street runs all the way over to here where I live.
Mm.
But the hundreds are different. Like it's like 37 blocks away or something.
Mhm.
I mean, it's night and day, my neighborhood compared to this neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
It just,
Who's
I
directing
don't
it
know
now?
how. I,
It
I
actually the city don't look that bad when it's clean, but with all that
Well,
garbage,
there's
it makes it
parts of
look.
the city that are beautiful. Like
Mhm.
downtown, like Rittenhouse Square, and where you're
Uh-huh.
spending millions of dollars for an apartment. And
Uh-huh.
everybody says, "Oh, Philadelphia's
Oh
trash." They
god, look
see
how bad
this,
that is.
they see this mess, and they think this is
Yeah.
Philadelphia. This is one little 8 block section of a very condensed city. We're not
Uh-huh.
that big. We're a big. Well, we're number 5 size wise, people wise, but
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not. If you look at the map of the 5 counties of Philadelphia, ours is so small compared to Chester, Bucks, Montgomery,
Yeah.
Delaware County, and then Philadelphia County.
But this
We're
part
so
here is the
small.
worst. You know, the bad part about sleeping on concrete is it holds heat and it also holds cold.
Well, that's why a lot of them will put cardboard down.
Yeah, because it's too cold to sleep on.
I, that's when it breaks my heart. And
Yeah.
like I was looking in this guy's eyes and thinking, God, you sleep on the cold concrete. And I almost said to him, why don't you sleep up here at night? There's
Yeah.
grass.
Where?
Like up here where I don't know how he got up here. And then I want to ask him, are you from Fox Chase or
Mm-hmm.
this area? Like, he's not from Fox Chase. I would know him because though we're in the city, we're like our own little, everybody knows everybody in Fox Chase.
Yeah.
You can't do anything without somebody knowing your business.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. And it's not the worst thing. It's not the best thing, but they're always there to help you.
Center City might be pretty, but crazy crime these days. Any time of day, anywhere. Yeah.
Yes, you are right. Thank you. You are so right.
Marita, I went to Chicago for St. Patty's Day. They dye their river green. It's a green city.
Yep, they do. They dyed that whole river
Is that
green.
safe for the fish and stuff though?
Yeah, it's safe. It goes away in like 3 days.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but that's not the safest city either.
Yeah,
That's got
no,
the highest
Chicago is
murder rate.
definitely yeah. I've heard people that's actually went there just to do like business, and they have to be careful because there's certain part of city if you get lost in, you in bad play,
Yeah, you
you
go
in
on
bad
the south
shape.
side. I won't want
Mhm.
to go on the south side. I mean,
No.
Philadelphia has we're a city of neighborhoods. There's a lot of little neighborhoods. There's, I think, 48 neighborhoods or something. Now,
Uh-huh.
there's one right near here. If you keep going towards the river, it's in the River Ward, we call it. It's called Port Richmond. It's row homes,
Uh-huh.
but they're such well kept homes, beautiful neighborhood, very family oriented. Used to be a very Polish neighborhood.
Hey,
All
Debbie
the
Nancy.
stores are Polish, and the church, Catholic Church, was a Polish church,
Yeah,
and it's a really nice area. But you come down 6, 7 blocks, you're hitting K&A, and
yeah.
you would never. It's a whole different world.
World, yeah.
But
Yes,
even
there is the bad part. It's called Chi-Town, Chi City. Is
oh,
that
shot
Debbie?
down. That's Chicago. Shot down.
Chicago is beautiful at night. Detroit, where I'm from, is ugly. The only green is weed growing through the cracks of the sidewalks. Uh-huh.
You know what, Charisse? Though
Ooh,
Detroit
let's get
used
the
to be
fire
such a
going.
beautiful city, such beautiful homes. They just let it
You know
go.
the prettiest city I've ever seen, and I've not seen a whole lot. Atlanta at night.
I,
Atlanta is beautiful at
I know
night.
Savannah is.
I've never been to
Savannah's
Savannah. I've loved to go to Savannah though. But
my
Atlanta
nephew
at
lives
night is
in
beautiful.
Georgia. He and his wife and kids and his mom.
Mhm.
And they're in
What is that, coats laying all over the ground?
it
That
could
looks like
be a
coats.
person, it could be anything.
It looks like coat that they just throw their coats in the gutter.
Probably. You know, it's
Or
funny. Those
blankets.
two guys there don't even look like that they're into the. They
They
don't
might
live
be
on the
just down there
street.
talking to people,
Yeah, they
ministering.
don't live on the street. They're down there buying for the night.
You think?
Yeah. Oh my God. You know how many people come from all over to buy down there?
It makes me right now want to go out there with a broom and start sweeping that darn city up. But I
Well,
know
they
it won't
do
do
it
no
3 times
good.
a week. SEPTA does it every day. And then they come and do the streets
Uh-huh.
3 times a week with the street sweepers. And it's
Uh-huh.
the people have no, I guess because they have no respect in themselves, they have
Uh-huh.
no respect for what's around them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so they just let this trash build up, and then the rats come back. It
Yeah.
looks like they got rid of the rats under the
Well, that blanket
kitchen
over there,
table.
I'd take that blanket that's laying in the street, I'd lay it down and sleep on that sucker.
I wouldn't touch anything down there because of
I
bugs
mean, if
and
I lived down
lice.
there and I was not I would have to build me something to keep me warm, y'all. I would get off the
Some
ground.
people go down there just for a
Good night,
weekend.
Rhonda Lynn. I love you, honey. Good night,
Good night,
sweetie.
Rondalyn.
Thank you for joining us. Do
Um,
what now?
some of these people, what they do is they go down there and they get lost for a weekend.
Uh-huh.
And then they come home on a Sunday night like it's like they just did drugs all weekend down
It's been
there
worse, Robin.
come
It's been
home.
worse. Right.
And then some get the crap knocked out of them every night.
Yeah.
Come so close to getting
I
shot,
don't see how they can stay
stabbed.
like that all the time. Like,
And you could
be out.
tell the people
Be
who are
walking
not the
weekends.
regulars because they're clean and their
Mhm.
clothes are more put together.
Oh, good night, Rhonda Lynn or Debbie.
Good night, Debbie.
Debbie said she's getting tired too.
See that guy right there standing in the black jacket,
Uh-huh. Bending
the
over.
hoodie? He's
Mm-hmm.
either a dealer,
Mm.
a weekend warrior,
Mm.
or he could be a narc.
Could be.
They've been putting narcs down there.
Oh.
And
He
I
looks
mean,
like he
but
could
it
be
looks like
clean cut a
people
little
know
bit.
him. So now by looking at him, he does not look like somebody who lives on the
He's
street.
asking people for stuff, and that man just told him no. So he could be down there trying to get him a fix.
Yeah, they drive down, they park them on the side streets, they go buy a bunch of drugs. They either stay there all weekend doing them, or they take them home. And then the cops do arrest them.
Mm.
They'll pull them over, and is that Bad Betty? Oh no, it's not her. She has a
What would
black.
you do if you met Bad Betty?
I would say my prayers. Get my rosaries out and pray. I had a
Oh my
bottle
gosh.
of holy water on me. Bad
Um,
Betty is bad. She was, I noticed though, she only beats up guys
really?
because they don't hit back.
Oh, probably. But if
I've
they ever
noticed
do,
the guys don't hit back. They'll
I wonder
just
if
cover
these people
themselves
knows
up.
that they're being watched by America with thousands of people just
Well,
watching every move they make.
now they know they are
Okay,
because they
Debbie.
all
Now
got
say good
those
night,
free
honey.
phones.
Good night, Debbie.
Good night, Debbie.
But yeah, so I don't know if they know, like we are live streaming them right now and
Yeah, they
watching
know
up
because
close.
Tiny Tim right away, or Sean right
Uh-huh.
away. I said, I know. And I said, you on YouTube? And he said, yeah, it's me. And
I know, Clarice. That is true. It is hard to watch, but it's a reality that we're going to have to face more and more in America because of
exactly, they're
the way our
somebody's
country.
children.
Yeah.
That's the saddest and scariest part of everything because,
Melanie, we're not talking bad about these people. We're just talking the truth about them. We like to hang out
Melody,
with.
it's not meanness. It's to educate people. I
Mhm.
don't know. I
This is
I'm
what our
from
country
this
has
I'm
come to.
from this area that we're looking at. My family is. I live in
Yeah.
Philadelphia. I've
Honestly, right
lived
now,
here my whole
Melanie,
life. My mother was from where this area is, and my father was from an area right near there, Fishtown. And I've seen this area go from beauty to trash, and it can go back to beauty again.
they got that
But
fire rolling.
but you got to show it to show awareness. And I
Exactly.
think every teenager should be made to watch this.
People need to know what these people are suffering on the streets. But at this point, I'm not covering no more kids for a while. I've got to have a break from talking about true crime with children. And
Well,
this is something that I enjoy. Marita, she brings it to us and she lets us know what's going on down here in Philly. And I enjoy doing it. I enjoy learning about Kensington. I never knew anything about Philadelphia before this.
it's a great place to live, I think.
Mhm.
You'll get people say yes, no, yes, no. Look what the mayor did, but we got a new mayor now. I'm going to give her
Mhm.
a chance. I am
Well,
giving her a chance
but she's
because
at
she's
least her
already,
vision is better than what it was, right?
yeah,
At least.
she's already shown a little bit more, I'm gonna say, balls than our old mayor did, Kenny.
Mhm.
He was a joke when it came to this. He let this happen. 8
I
years now. This has
I
been
wonder
longer than 8 years, but
they say what you call that what is it? Not exolizine.
xylazine,
No, the other one.
fentanyl.
Yeah, I could imagine how it wipes somebody out, but that exolizine, that has to be like,
It amazes me that
yeah.
it must be some higher. What they tell me, people who I speak with this that I've been speaking to lately, that it's not even a high. It's the knockout that it does to you. It like just
Mhm.
puts you in this trance.
Where you can't breathe for yourself, almost like
Well,
very
not
shallow
just that,
respiration.
like brain wise, where why they crave it, because
Oh,
it just
yeah.
gives them this, they go to
Euphoria.
another level in
Yeah,
their brain. And because I keep saying, why did you do it? If it's eating out your body, and those sores don't necessarily come from where they're putting a needle in. Those
right.
sores can come anywhere on your body.
In their bloodstream because they're actually putting it in their bloodstream, so it could actually travel anywhere. Because 9 chances out of the 10, and I've seen it as a nurse, that when they shoot up, they don't have clean needles, and
Oh,
then bacteria gets on that needle and gets in the bloodstream, and it travels to the
and they're
heart,
picking them up
and
off the
they end
paper.
up with endocarditis. Yeah.
And it's not like they're washing them a little bit, but they're not sterilized needles, and
No, they don't.
everybody down there probably has hepatitis.
I would probably say half of them does, if
And then
not
you
more
got to
than
worry
half.
about, well, HIV isn't prevalent anymore, but it's
It's pretty
still here.
Yeah, it's
It's
still
still
there.
here.
I've
And
seen it in my lifetime as a nurse. Not a lot, not like hepatitis, but I have had a couple people that I knew had it. It's on telling how many that I didn't know had it
I lost
because
3
you have
very
this.
good friends within a 2-year period to it, but they were all gay men. When at
Oh,
first, it was just first. It was a
hmm,
new disease still then. There really wasn't a lot they could do for it. And that was a horrible death in the
I suppose
80s.
I don't think there's anybody in America that don't have a family member that's affected by at least one member that's affected by drug use.
Whether they know it or not,
See,
I agree with you. They
yeah.
may not realize that they have somebody affected with a drug addiction, alcohol addiction, addiction to
Mhm.
anything of any kind. But
Exactly.
down here,
I
drug and
think we've
alcohol.
all been affected by somebody in our family addicted to drugs.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know,
Hell yeah. And if you
like,
say you don't, I think you got to look
I
in your
don't
family
believe it.
tree a little harder.
Mhm.
What gets me,
But
how do
most
they afford the damn cigarettes they smoke?
I know, some of 'em's got Marlboros and everything.
They're like $11 a pack, and
They
then
hustle down there.
Philadelphia has a big high tax on them.
I know.
We tax everything. We just love to tax. We tax people who buy a soda. Bottle of soda is $2.99 for a little bottle like this.
Mhm.
It's
That's part of
ridiculous.
I know it is, and there's some states it's not that bad, like, I can get things cheaper in Kentucky than I can in Tennessee because the
Yeah.
sales tax is cheaper in Kentucky than it is Tennessee.
Well, that
So
said, we could go over the bridge to Jersey, buy
oh,
alcohol a
yeah.
hell of a lot cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
We could buy anything because their tax is cheaper than ours. The state tax, ours is 7% or something.
Diamond says she
7 cents
thinks they
on the
all chip
dollar.
in and buy a pack, then they share a party pack.
And the
That party pack ain't
tattoos,
gonna last long though, huh?
and then they get tattoos too.
They do. I don't. They probably do homemade tattoos, though. I'd say
No, they're not prison tattoos. They're good tattoos. Some of these people have.
they may have
Now,
had
maybe
them
they had them
before
before
they
they
got
got
up.
into.
Yeah.
I don't know, but still.
Mhm.
Now, a
Uh,
lot of them do get. Uh,
mm,
they're on Social Security. They're on
yeah.
disability. They could be
It's
getting
cold
something
down there
from
today.
work.
Philly
But a
folks.
lot of them just steal. They just go downtown to the big stores, the big mortar stores, and they steal.
Yeah. They don't even try to hide it anymore.
No,
We
they
was
do
at
not.
TJ Maxx's about a year or so ago, and my daughter was actually working there, but she was off work that day, and we were just in there shopping, me and her, and she was like, that person just walked out the door with a whole load of clothes in her hand, and like we went and told them, they didn't even notice that she just grabbed a bunch of clothes and took them and walked out the door, and me and my daughter went and told them, and they went back and watched, and then they were like, "Oh my god," and we didn't know what. I mean, I'd never seen nothing like that before. Like,
There
we
is
went
a
home.
law here.
Uh-huh.
I think it's if it's under 400, under $500,
Mhm.
$499, just let them walk.
But they added up.
Uh,
What they
well,
do
if
is
somebody steals something,
what they
I,
do at these stores is that
well,
if
they
they do
write it
petty,
off.
yeah, they do petty theft, and then they keep coming in and doing it, and by the time they reach to where they can actually press charges on them, they have all this evidence, so they put a big fat felony charge on them for.
Yeah, but they don't show up to court and they
That's
go
true.
down and live on the streets here. That's what they do.
Hey, jail for these people are 3 hots and a cot, honey. Living
Yeah,
the life. My
that would
friend
be
used to
nice.
love being in jail. She was like, that was her thing. She had friends. She could lay around and watch TV all day. She had 3 meals.
Yep.
She was like, heck yeah.
Um, thank you. What does voting Democrat have to do with?
Who
Uh,
said that? Philly
I
folks
mean,
ever think
I
that
don't know. I'm don't give up.
we can't talk politics, not this
Yeah, I
year.
know. I'm backing out of
This
that
is a bad
question
year to talk
because
about that
it
stuff.
happens all over the country, and it's
Yeah, it
not just
does.
Democrats. That's all I'm saying.
It's the whole government, in my opinion.
Exactly.
It's not one side or
Exactly.
the other. Robin
And
said
I
they have
just
a van or truck that goes to Baltimore City, and the drug addicts turn in their dirty needles and
maybe
get
one
clean.
time, just once, see if anything in city changes. I'm sure there's been Republican mayors here. We just, I, I don't know what to say.
We know how she feels. She's a hardcore Democrat.
No, I'm not hardcore. I'm not hardcore. I am a conservative Democrat.
She's a conservative one,
I'm
which means
very
she's
pro
a
life,
life-loving,
very,
pro-life, and
I
that's
back
okay.
the blue till the cows come home.
Yeah,
Uh,
and that's fine. There's nothing
and
wrong.
I'm very religious. I'm
Yeah.
very Christian,
Let me
Catholic.
ask you, what does scent mean? What are scent? Somebody said there was something called
A
scent.
scent, like a smell,
No, some kind of thing y'all were celebrating.
scent.
Oh, did you just see him throw that down? He just come by there
Yeah,
and throw it
bagel
down.
or a donut or something. Yeah,
Donut.
see, they have no
It smelled
respect.
something. It was Christine sent me, said you should go by and pick up a fish dinner from the Catholic Church because it's
It's
something.
Lent.
Lent. Lent. What is that?
You don't know what Lent is? Oh, it's
No.
40 days before Easter. We prepare for the coming of the Jesus,
Oh.
and the resurrection. We don't
Okay.
eat meat on Fridays. We um we fast on Ash Wednesday, which was last week, I don't know if you saw on my Facebook page when I
I didn't
posted
know
my
it was Ash
ashes,
Wednesday. Oh, I
and
didn't.
we fast on Good Friday.
I always fast on Good Friday. I
And
always do.
now, when I was growing up between 12 and 3, we weren't
Mhm.
allowed to do anything. We couldn't play,
Mhm.
watch TV, nothing. We could sit out on the porch and talk, but you had to be real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a day
Yeah.
of reverence, and then you go to church at
40
3 o'clock.
days in the wilderness
Jesus
trial.
dies on the
Oh,
cross.
I
Um,
love Easter because it's
Lent
just such
is
a
probably my favorite time of year, more
mine
than
too.
Christmas, more than any.
Easter, yeah.
Easter is my favorite holiday.
It is mine too.
I just love
Hey, my
everything
pretty
about it,
angel.
other than St. Patrick's Day, but that's not really a day. That's a
Miss
um
Marita does live in Philly. This is her place. This is where she grew up in, not this area, but she lives in Philly. So she knows a lot
yeah.
about,
I didn't grow up here. My mother did,
yeah.
but my mother would also be 97 if she was alive. So,
But you did grow up in that going to those
oh
places though.
yes, I did grow up going down that area because my grandparents
Yeah.
lived 3 blocks behind this
So you're
train
very
station
familiar.
on
We
D
learn a
Street
lot
in
from
Deerfield,
Marita. Yeah.
and I know this neighborhood like the back of my hand. I
Yeah.
mean, it's it's hard to get lost in Philadelphia anyway, but I mean, I know the neighborhood. I know people that still live down there. It used to
Mhm.
be a very hardworking, blue collar Irish Catholic neighborhood. That's why there's so many damn Catholic churches down there, but they're all closed down
Mhm.
now, except maybe one.
I love
They
though
all
that the way
consolidated
you
into
celebrate
one.
Easter
Uh,
and
you used to have to go to church by churches that by your nationality, not by like there was a Polish Catholic, German Catholic, Irish Catholic,
yeah.
Ukrainian Catholic. My parents went to the Irish Catholic parish, St. Michael's.
Yeah.
That's where they got married. That's where they made their sacraments, all that. But Lent is a time of reflection.
Mm.
You reflect and you get ready. Uh, Everything in the church is draped in purple. It's just a beautiful time. Just a beautiful time. And right now, our Bible study is really cool because it's doing the book of St. Paul to the Corinthians, which has a lot of
Interesting.
like today is called Transfiguration Sunday when they are up on when Jesus is up on the mountain with
Yeah.
John, James, and Peter,
Yeah.
and Abraham comes and Elijah,
Mhm.
and only they see him, and they let's build the transfiguration of our Lord. It's a beautiful time.
This lady said her son and daughter-in-law live on Livingston Street. They got married in New Jersey now. Where's that at?
I had never heard of Livingston Street.
She said that she's never been. I meant I've been to Philly all my life. I've never been to Kinsey, and I have you like that.
My
Huh.
three angel. Where? All right. Wait a minute. Where at in Philly are you from, or the area? You don't have to give the. Just give me like a area, and I can pick where.
Thank you, Sleuth Fairy, for putting out awareness about the fentanyl
Yes,
abuse in
Blueberry.
America.
That's awesome sauce right there.
Yeah.
Um, Livingston Street. That might
Mhm.
is that like in West Philly or something?
Could be.
They live in New Jersey now. We're at in Jersey,
I'm
South
gonna switch,
Jersey.
I'm gonna switch cameras because I don't want to get in trouble for.
Yeah, that's a boring thing anyway. 3 people.
I know. Well, YouTube here lately's just been like putting a lot of restrictions. Ooh, they got their fire going now, don't they?
Oh, I thought of you last week. Their fire truck came and they had the uh, fire extinguishers. They were putting out everybody walking on one side of the street, the other side of the street, one side of the street. They put out everybody's fire.
Lord. Then they'll go put it right back after they do it. She said,
Well,
it's so
they wait
sad.
like a half hour to see if anybody's coming back around, and then they do it again.
That's my three
But
angels.
but that stuff ruins all their paper and wood. I grew up Catholic and all my sacraments and did my sacraments. All right, diamonds.
What does sacraments mean?
A sacrament is like when you make your Holy Communion, your
Yeah.
first penance, your baptism, wedding, anointing of the sick, the priesthood, and I'm missing one. There's 7 sacraments: baptism,
Mhm.
penance, Holy Eucharist. Oh, confirmation, confirmation, marriage, priesthood, and extreme unction, or as we call it, anointing of the sick or last rites.
Oh. She put, I used to live on St. Louis Street and they moved to Jersey M.
I don't know where Louise Street is. I never heard of it.
I've been in Philly all my life, quite many years married and raised my kids. Aw.
I
Baptism, communion, and confirmation.
yeah. See, the
That's
difference, a
nice.
lot of the faiths that didn't want to do 7 sacraments, that's why some broke away from the Catholic Church, like the Lutherans.
Well, I
That's
can tell
why
you that.
it's almost like being in a Catholic church. Same with the Episcopalians, because they kept the same ritual. Oh, in South Philly, that's what I was wondering, was it South Philly? Because I don't know all the streets down there.
She
That's a
said,
great
in the
place to
heart
be
of
raised, though.
Kansas.
Talk about good food. That's where you want to go, baby.
Right, coupon lady.
The Italian market.
Now I'll tell you, my mom's family has all were raised Catholics. My grandma was Catholic, my grandpa was Catholic. And I have to say, they have all lived a good, long life and a very blessed life, all of them. God has
It,
blessed
you
them.
know, a lot of people think Catholic and they go right to priest abuse. That
Hmm.
is not the religion. That is
No,
people. That's humanity. That's
yeah,
ugliness. But
yeah.
but the religion itself, I love it. It's full of tradition. It's full of it's
Hmm.
ritual. There's so much to it. Like I just love it, and
It's absolutely beautiful.
I'll never give up on it. That's for damn sure.
My
And
grandmother's funeral was so beautiful, just
yeah, I mean,
amazing.
like tonight, I walked in the church. It was full of white roses on the altar.
Oh, the three
There
angels.
was a wedding tonight after mass. A
Uh-huh,
couple was having their 25th wedding renewed, and
uh-huh,
they were from the Philippines, I think, and
mhm.
they looked beautiful. Oh goodness, they look gorgeous. And because they were getting ready to go in as we were all coming out after the 5 o'clock mass. Now I know why the mass was so quick.
I
And
wish that I could have spent more time with my grandmother so I could have learned more about it. I left my grandma when I was 8.
yeah,
But
it's a,
when I was 14, I
oh,
went
thank
back
you,
with her
Laurie.
and stayed with her for the summer. And that's when she took me to the Catholic church that one time. And I was kind of freaking out on her. But
It's and everybody says, "Oh, you kneel, sit, stand, kneel, sit, stand." No, you don't. You kneel only when the um sanctuary's open, because the body of Christ is there. You
yeah.
kneel for the body of Christ. That's all.
And to me, that's showing respect for Jesus.
Exactly. That's what it is. It's reverence. Like when they
It
say,
is
"At the name
much
of
respect.
Jesus, every knee shall bend on the earth and under the earth."
Yes.
Catholics just
Absolutely.
revised that a little, that at the name of Jesus, we bow our head.
And that's respect. And I
And I
love that.
still do it to this day. Bow my head
Yeah.
when I say the word Jesus. Because you're not going to keep kneeling every time you say the word Jesus. So we
No, but
kind
it's a form of respect.
of, yeah, exactly. like
My
most
three
things are.
my three angels said they walk around with, say, a bag or cart, and the whole life in that cart for that bag. It's so many people are 2020 years old, 20 years old younger. I know.
Yeah. What's sad, Gail, is I've lost a lot of former students to that area. That's why this intrigue, I don't want to say intrigues me. That's why I watch it, because I look for people I know and I see them. And then
Yeah.
I go, okay, they're still alive. I have two neighbors, one
Genuflect.
next door
What
to
does
me,
genuflect
one
mean?
down the street from me, that are living on that street right now. And I
What
see
is it? The only sack man I have left to get is the death sacrament.
I've
What is sack?
gotten, actually, I got that, but they don't call it death anymore. They just call it the anointing of the sick. Now, if it is your last rites before you die, there's something a little more they add to it.
I just think all of it's beautiful, and it just represents respect to God and just shows him so much respect. And
I
I
think
love that. I love
I
that.
think what, like the Latin mass,
Mhm.
was really like attracted to it. Like a lot of older people way older than me, love the Latin
Mhm.
mass. Me, I
Yeah.
didn't understand it, but I was a little kid when they changed that too. And there were things in it. We still do some Latin things, but
Yeah. I
not
think
much. But it did
anything that
make it made us different than everybody else. We stood out,
yeah.
And I see the reason why that it was a Latin mass, so you could go anywhere in the country, in the world, anywhere, and the mass
Uh-huh.
would be the same. That's why it was said in Latin.
What is genuflect? I
When
still
you flex,
genuflect
when you kneel.
signs of the cross when passing a cemetery. Oh, here in the South, when people die and you see the hearse go by with the family, we pull over on the side of the road. Everybody pulls over and shows respect until all the family members in the cars has passed by. Do y'all do that up there?
Uh, it depends if it's a cop or a fireman, yes, or a child.
We do it for every funeral down here. If we pass one.
There's like 80 funeral. I live near two cemeteries, three
Uh-huh.
cemeteries, Ukrainian, a regular, and a Jewish. There's funerals going 24/7 around here. There's like
Mhm.
90 funeral parlors. It would be crazy to try and do that.
Yeah, that'd
Um,
probably be really hard, wouldn't it?
um, I, now I was taught to cross the sign of the cross when you pass the Catholic Church. If you go in the Catholic Church for the first time, you make three wishes.
Mhm.
And I do still bless
I say
myself
my
when the
3
siren
answers.
passes. And I say
Uh-huh.
a quick prayer, because that could be for anybody. And that
I
could be
think
somebody I
any
know.
think any way of glorifying God and is good.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just feel like it any way you can glorify him, show him respect, show him that, and I just love I just feel like the Catholic Church does that. My grandma, there's nobody can't tell me my grandma and God wasn't one, because
Yeah.
I told you, that was a big impact on me. Every night, I'd get in the bed with her and sleep after my grandpa died. I stayed with her that summer when I was a teenager, and it made such an impact. She would get on her knees every night and pray. Every night. She would fall asleep on the bed on her knees praying for her
Um,
family.
a lot of, that's a lot of old school people did that.
Mhm. I
My
just love
three
it.
angels, priest abuse has nothing to do with my church. What I believe in as a
Mhm.
religion. That
Yeah.
is,
There's good and bad in everything.
well,
Ain't
that, but that's a really ugly people who deserve, and the people in the hierarchy should be paying these children. But my
yeah.
religion is different. It's the Apostles' Creed. It's the
Yeah.
it's the Beatitudes. It's how
Mm-hmm.
I love Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit. How I love the Blessed Mother.
The one.
And no, I don't talk to statues. I
Did I
pay
tell you my
reverence.
vision the other day that I had? It was just like a thought that I come in my mind. I was in Hobby Lobby and there was a man outside playing a violin for money, and he was playing this beautiful song that you would like play during a wedding. And it was absolutely gorgeous. And I was just sitting there waiting on my husband to pay for my stuff out there. And I got this vision of me walking down the aisle and meeting up with Jesus at the end of the aisle. And like when God said he's coming back to get his bride, I believe that when we do, he does, that we will all be greeted by Jesus. That's what I seen in my head, is like walking down the aisle and Jesus waiting at the end of the aisle to greet his bride. Does that make
Yeah,
sense? To love us, because
that's
we ultimately become one.
it's kind of like
That's
taking that casket down the aisle for a
mhm,
funeral
taking
and
one.
that candle standing there, the Easter candle.
Yeah,
But
because
in a Catholic funeral, there's a candle that stands next to the casket,
mhm,
and it's called the Easter candle. Every
I
Easter,
know.
we get a new candle and light it, and it lasts throughout the year. And
Wow,
it's and they use it every funeral, every mass,
I
and
didn't know that.
yeah,
I know
and
that they
they'll
have like
bless
this.
it on see, from Good Friday till Holy Saturday night, you're not allowed to have mass. You can't have mass because there is no Jesus,
Oh,
technically, because he's dead and he's in a tomb.
mhm,
He hasn't risen yet. So there's no Eucharist. I mean, there is Eucharist, but it's blessed before on Holy Thursday night.
yeah,
So it will be ready. We don't do the changing the water and wine into the body and blood of Christ because
mm,
Christ is technically still in the tomb.
still in the tomb.
So they bless like hundreds and hundreds of Eucharist ahead of time because we still have services, but it's not the
Mhm.
mass, so to speak. It's actually called the Adoration of the Cross, where you go up and they hold this big wooden cross and you kiss it or put your hand on it, say a
You know,
quick prayer. It's actually
there-
pretty cool.
there's a song by Hillsong Worship that says, "The light of the world abandoned in darkness to die," and he literally had to take on that abandonedness. He literally had to become our sin. He took on
Yeah,
our darkness.
and
And
that's
his
the truth.
prayers.
I mean, he carried our burdens.
He did, and he was in
He
a
still
dark place.
does. Um,
I love that part of the song when they say, "The light of the world, abandoned in darkness to die."
People think
It's
I'm weird because I post a lot of Christian music on my Facebook page.
I do too. That song right there just,
I
I mean,
I
there's certain things of certain
like,
songs that just hit
um,
me.
"Lord, I lift your name on high." I remember when we
Yeah.
really weren't into that kind of music, myself growing up. Our fancy guitar songs were, like, On Eagle's Wings and stuff you would
Yeah.
know. And,
Yeah.
um and the kids of when I was teaching in the 90s were listening to we had a young nun come who was there, and so she'd get out her guitar and taught the kids all those songs. uh
Mhm.
I Can Only Imagine, and
I
a
love
lot
that
of
song.
Christian rock that we weren't really, but the kids
Mhm.
would act out "From the Cross to the Grave, from the grave to the sky, Lord, I lift your name on high." I tell you, it used to make me cry. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"God, Marita, you're a wimp. You become your
Yeah.
mother." Because my mom used to cry at music.
When you
There's
hear
something
those
about kids, young
mhm.
young preteens or teens professing the Lord. I don't care what faith you are. There's just something about a teen showing love of God and love of Jesus Christ and love of Mary. Well, I love Mary. I mean, that's the Catholic. But I mean, just showing their love for that all, that you go like their parents did right by them, or they
Yeah.
did right by themselves. Some of them
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that
I
their
just heard
parents don't go to church, but they do.
Kitty Girl just whooped the crap out of Fart Box. I just heard a big commotion on the back porch.
Uh-oh.
I
I
know.
didn't do it.
Well, my husband, Fart Box must be getting into his manlyhood because my husband caught him tied up with her.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Uh-oh. Was that
I
the
know.
cat?
Sorry, I didn't mean to change that subject. I just did. If y'all
No.
heard the commotion, it's Kitty Girl Maker with Fart Box.
Uh-uh. We're gonna have some kittens in 6
Well,
weeks.
she can't have none. She's been tied up with males before and never has got pregnant. And we've
Well,
told
that's
her
what they all say. That's what Blessed Mother said too. And look what happened to her.
Uh, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
No, no, I'm just saying how I love to see children worship. I love to see young teenage kids worship.
I love to see it too. I love it, and I think
Oh,
I'm
thank
gonna
you,
get
Dean.
Bub's the only one that hasn't got baptized, and I'm gonna get him baptized.
I'm gonna baptize him a Catholic and I'm gonna be his godmother.
There you go.
No,
There
tell him he
you
doesn't want me. I don't give good gifts anymore. I don't have the money.
go.
I always feel
No.
bad for my little goddaughter. She's 6. My godsons are 32 and 33. Or no, they're both
Aw.
32 now. And they got through young childhood getting gifts from me. And I don't have the money like I used to have. And I say, poor Valerie, I just look at her and go, "You got screwed, kid." I said, but you'll always be raised a good Catholic if you
That's
got
all that
me.
matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I
I
tell her. And
I
she
was going
doesn't
to
know what it means. Oh, the cops are there. I guess they're telling them to put the fire out.
they
See,
made him
these
put that
people
fire
don't
out.
realize how dangerous these fires can be.
They are very
They
dangerous.
won't set these buildings on fire because these buildings are made of hard cement, and but what
Uh-huh.
they do is the smoke goes up those train tracks
Uh-huh.
and the train can't see,
Mhm.
and they might miss the spot, and it also goes across the street here, and these drivers can't see, and it could cause a car accident.
Yeah, plus the reflection of the
Yeah,
fire too. What are they doing?
but they
I'm gonna
also need
switch
to stay
cameras
warm.
again so I don't get in trouble.
It's like 6 of one, half dozen of another. You want to see them warm and everything, but you don't want to see them hurting
Yeah.
other people trying to drive by, or it's it's
I don't think that.
I don't know what the answers are going to be, and I do have hope in this mayor. I really have a lot of hope in her, and we all do. We're all, and this new police chief is really awesome.
Yeah.
I like him, Mr. or Chief Bethel.
You could tell
He,
that little
he
lady's been out
and
on
he's
the
already
streets.
had to be out about 3 cops being shot last week. So he's been
Man,
out
it's getting
talking
bad,
about
ain't it?
people and
Did you hear about that cop here in Tennessee that arrested that girl on a petty misdemeanor
drove
and
into a lake.
drove into the lake
What
because
the
of
hell
a
is up with
sex.
that? He's a cop. He doesn't know his way around.
Yeah, he lost his life too. I believe he was probably trying to get her out, to be honest with, because they said his window was rolled down. I'd say more than likely he got out that window and tried to get her out because he knew. And they found him unalive too, sadly. But
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What was he on a suicide mission or something?
no, they said he was like, I heard on TikTok, I don't know how true, speculation that he was texting his wife or his girlfriend and
And that's how he
ran
got
into,
lost
he went
because
off.
they said he should have known that that road went down to a lake because
I
I
don't
don't.
know the whole story. That's just what I heard. But it was in Sevierville, I reckon.
But
Could you
I mean,
imagine though being in the back seat of a cop car with handcuffs and a cop running into the water with you?
excuse me.
That'd have been a
I
bad
could not
look.
imagine because that girl was probably scared to death.
She knew she was going out of this world. There wasn't no saving her. She couldn't
Excuse me.
get out of that back seat for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, oh, it's so sad.
That
So
would
sad.
be bad.
And how
Yeah.
cold was that water? And oh,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's it's just
Hey, Juicy Jules. Howdy, howdy do, howdy do. But I
oh,
don't know.
what's this
That
guy?
would definitely be a scary way to go.
It would be a
I
horrible way to go.
It would be a
If I
horrible
ever
way to
die, I want
go.
to go out like my father went.
At home in the chair.
No, he was on a stage with a microphone in his hand. That's how
Really?
McNichols go out. We go out in style.
What was he doing at church?
Yeah, he was that. It it was weird. He was at the parish where he was born, baptized, made all the
Uh-huh.
sacraments, met my mother, married my mother,
Uh-huh.
moved away from, but still belonged to the men's society there. It's a men's group,
Uh-huh.
Catholic group. And he was the MC for the dinner that night. And I remember earlier that day, I was outside doing something. He said, he was sitting on the porch and he said, I can't come to your softball game tonight. That was the last thing we talked about. And I said, that's all right. You don't have to
Mhm.
come. He said, yeah, I got to go to St. Mike's. I said, all right. And that's the last conversation I had with him. He went to
Oh,
the dinner. He was giving a speech. He turned to introduce somebody, a very well known basketball coach here in Philadelphia. And he was dead before he hit the ground. He would just turned 6 years
mhm.
old 6 weeks before that.
Oh
I
no.
was 18.
Well, you
And
know he went straight to heaven. He didn't suffer, did he?
no, he did not. And I said, as sad as it was, no goodbyes, no nothing. I still to
Yeah.
this day am upset. I never had closure with him, like I had
Yeah.
with my mom, like holding her hand, telling her to go, and
Yeah.
like
I
Kim, I
got
was
that
at
with
a
my dad. I
softball.
did it with my mom.
I was
Dom said Dom
and
said there was an incident where a cop stopped a girl on a train track, arrested her, and she was locked in the back of a police car, and the car was
oh
truck.
my God, that was horrible.
That's
That
horrible. Like,
video,
did you see it?
yes, on YouTube. I saw it on the news. That was
That's
about
sad.
2 or 3 months ago, would you say,
Hmm.
Dame? Maybe a little more. Oh my God, it was
That's
hard.
scary. Could
I
you
mean, that train was
imagine?
going a mile a minute. It was
What
crank.
made him stop on the tracks? Is he dumb?
The
I mean,
car died,
oh no.
battery died, and he couldn't get her out in time, and he
Oh
ran,
goodness.
or
And
she, I
he
don't know. I think
ran?
it was a male cop, I'm almost positive.
Oh
And the
no.
person in the back seat, I don't know if it was a male or female. I mean, they were gone before they would never even felt it.
Yeah, but still. Oh.
It's horrible. That's what I said. I'm going out like Big Larry McNichol went. I'm going out
I
in
hope
style.
I've asked God to not let me die in a hospital. Let me go like my grandma.
Yeah,
I don't
sometimes,
want to go. I don't
my,
want to suffer.
I mean, I'm sure my dad would have loved to say goodbye to all of us, but you know what? We got on his nerves anyway.
Yeah.
Nah,
Well, that to
it
me,
was it was like the greatest way to go. I
yeah.
mean, with a microphone, 200 people listening to you. Yeah, that's the way
Yeah.
to do it. That's the
Yeah.
McNichol way.
He went to heaven, didn't he?
Oh, he better have after putting
Yeah.
up with 8 of us.
Oh.
He literally worked himself to death, is what he did. He worked
Well,
hard.
some people have to do that. Like, there's just some people that they cannot sit still. That's like Christine. Like, being sick is really, really hard on her
Oh,
because
I've been
she's used to
praying and
go, go,
praying
go,
for
go,
her.
go. That dude just got yelled at. I know. I'm sitting there watching them. Boy, they're starting to get a little busy now that it's 1:30.
Yeah, the bar's hopping still.
Yeah.
Um,
No.
uh, My dad had his first heart attack when I was in second grade. Most of my life he had a bad heart,
Uh-huh.
and he used to take mini strokes, like he'd slur his voice and stuff. He was a
Mm-hmm.
diabetic. But back then, you didn't go to a cardiologist. You just kept going to the family doctor. He went every
Yeah.
month, but he should have been seeing a cardiologist.
My grandfather was the
I
same
mean, we're
way.
talking the 70s, and it just wasn't. He died in
Baby
1980.
taking off lint from her pants. I don't know what Diamond's saying something.
I mean, thank you very much. I'm he's he's missed. Oh my God, today's my brother's birthday and my
Did you wish
nephew's.
him happy birthday? Well, it's just one
Oh,
o'clock.
he's deceased. He would have been
Oh,
74. And his grandson's birthday today. He's 16. My
oh,
little Georgia Peach.
your little
Mike
Georgia
is named
peach.
Michael after my brother. Who
I
was.
pray I don't go like Elvis. Elvis supposed to went on the potty.
I don't want to go like Elvis. He was straining.
I wouldn't want anybody to find me with a
Yeah, I
poop.
don't want to be taking a shit.
You know why? Because you have a vagus nerve down there and it stimulates it whenever you go to the bathroom. That's why sometimes you're like, oh, it feels so good to get this out.
um,
Because it stimulates that vagus nerve down there and it lowers your blood pressure.
nope.
And
I want to
so,
go like my dad, and that's it. My brother dropped dead, but
and
he
your heart
knew he
rate.
was
I've
because he
literally
kept saying,
saved
"I
a
can't
woman's life.
breathe."
I literally saved a girl's life by telling her to bear down it like she has to poop because her heart rate was like 160 and she was like in a bad place. She was sweating and everything, and her heart rate was, she was having SVTs. And I called the ambulance and I was like, bear down like you have to poop, bear down like you have to poop. And she did. And her heart rate started dropping more and more until the ambulance got there. Her heart rate, it brought her heart rate down. She had
I,
come back to me and she said, "You saved my life."
they
I was
say
like,
that
"All I'm doing is telling you to bear down like you have to poop."
a lot of women who have babies do that, and they'll ask
Hmm.
the doctor, "Did I?"
It's a
The
vagal
doctor say,
response.
"No, no, you're all right." And
Oh, I've seen some bad
that's
births.
what
Like,
I'm saying.
mm.
Yeah.
I've seen it to where I wonder how in the world is that little head or that big head going to come out of there, and then you see him cut them, and it's like, oh, that hurts so bad.
I don't even. Oh, it hurts just thinking about it.
And then I've seen them to where women's little hemorrhoids, just like their whole buttocks come inside out, like from the
Yep,
baby, the pressure of that baby coming down. And I've
it's the
seen some
weirdest
pretty
way
rough
for a baby to
births.
come out.
Yeah.
It's just a weird way for a baby
And
to
then I've seen them to where a woman ain't even pushing and the baby just goes, out
just
it
sperms out.
comes.
I have
Yeah.
a friend. She I call her first son the 10-pound backache. She was in high
Uh-huh.
school. She was, I'm very close to the family. She had
Yeah.
a backache, and they rushed to the hospital. And I got a phone call. Oh, so and so's in the hospital. Her back's so bad, pain is horrible. She can't take it. And I get a phone call an hour later because I was getting ready to go babysit her cousins because the aunts all wanted to get
I
to the hospital.
bet.
She had a baby. She was a senior in high school. She didn't know she was pregnant,
Really do.
or junior in
Well,
high school. And I call bullshit on that. And to this day, 30 some odd years later, she says, no, she did not know.
with my first baby, I had extreme, extreme back pains. It was unbearable. And if the nurse would have known to get me on my hands and knees and get that baby out of my back, I wouldn't have had a C-section. But the nurse didn't. I had such a horrible experience with that. All they would have had to done is to get me to sit in like a doggy, get me to sit up in a doggy position to get that baby out of my back. The baby would have come out of my back and I could have bared to have my baby natural. But
Oh,
I still hold accountable because they did an emergency C-section on me with my first baby. And literally the woman hacked me up so bad that she put staples in me and I couldn't even walk from the pain. What is that person doing? What?
Now they're tweaking. You know,
Something
all my nieces
bad.
and nephews were born C-section.
Sorry, y'all.
Now that I think of it.
I don't know what that
Oh,
is. The
no, one
person
was.
dancing or tweaking? Looks like she's
She's
dancing.
dancing, but that's tweaking. She's dancing from doing a little too much meth or something.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I know so.
She done knocked her stuff over.
I
She's
want to
in
know how she got out of the
trouble.
wheelchair. Is she doing one of those, Jesus save me?
I don't know. Did she get out of a wheelchair or is she just
I don't
pushing it?
know. The wheelchair is empty, though. I think
She's
it
standing behind the pole. The pole's hiding her. I want to see her
is.
dance.
Pole dancing.
She's dancing or something.
Look at the people walking
Is
around their
it
blanket,
he? He's getting jiggy with it.
getting jiggy
Oh,
with it.
getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, yeah. And Will Smith is from Philly, so.
Lord, he's been turned awful. I've heard some bad things about him and
Oh, I
P.
can't stand.
Diddy.
I can't stand any of them.
I don't think Jesus would be okay. Huh? Annie P? She might be behind in chat. Miss Daisy, I pushed an 8-pound, 5-ounce son out in 2 pushes. He pooped when he came out. Oh my goodness,
Well,
Screech.
thank God he did it when he came out.
Yeah, thank God
So
he
he
didn't do it inside. Yeah.
put it in his lungs.
It made him distressed a little bit though. Probably.
It's. I'm feeling
I'm feeling
empty
empty
and
and
misunderstood. What's wrong,
misunderstood.
Annie P? Why are you feeling empty? Share, share, share.
Yeah.
We're all here to help.
Yep, that's what we're here for. Look, they got that fire started back up again. They don't listen, do they? They're
Yeah.
about like a bunch of school kids out here. They don't listen. Yeah, she's tweaking.
Yeah, he did get out of the wheelchair. I've been saved, Lord Jesus. I've been saved.
I'll tell you what, the world is weird. Yes, the world is weird. Should
The
I
world
be
is. But you know what,
grateful?
Ann?
No, should.
Annie? And I want to
And
say I love your name. My sister's name is
I like
Annie.
Annie
And her
too.
middle initial's P too for Patricia.
Yeah.
And it was my grandmother's name, Annie.
Mhm.
The world is weird, but you know what? There's still good people in there. Even people
Yeah.
down here are good people. I've met one personally that's a big YouTube star, so to speak, because of this. And he was one of the kindest, nicest people. He was so docile and so embarrassed of what he has. And it's weird, but it's a good weird too, because there's places where you can go and talk, like here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why Diamond said, Daisy, you gotta go live. I've I've gotta listen. She wanted me to go live tonight because I guess to keep her entertained.
Who Diamond?
Listen, what makes them do that tweaking like that? Is that meth or is it that
It could be meth. It could be trank. Well, it wouldn't be trank.
it's
It could
something
be the fentanyl. It could be just some really good
almost like a
opioids.
seizure? You can
But
tell
it's
it affects the
usually
brain.
it's usually like smoking crack or meth or something.
She said,
Randomly here, and this is why we won't all be destroyed. You guys seem randomly great. We are, and you're a randomly beautiful person. So
"Yes,
just
P.
remember that and keep
Cheer
coming
up,
back.
Buttercup.
Join on up, keep coming back.
We
And
could be out here on the streets like these people right here.
you count your blessings, then you
Yeah,
count them a little more, then you count the money you don't have, and you
yeah.
count your blessings because it's usually more than your money.
Oh my
Holy crap.
God, Annie
Oh, Annie P, God bless
Annie
you.
P, thank you so much. God loves you, baby, little baby ducks. Oh, thank you, Annie P. Let me get my cowbell.
Oh, here, let me put my fingers in my ears.
Hey,
One ear, I'm touching
thank
you.
you, Annie.
That's
God
very
bless
kind
little
of you,
baby
Annie.
duck. Oh, thank you, Annie. God bless you. You didn't have to do that, baby. Marita's like, put that cowbell down now.
I bet if you rung that really loud, Bub would come down and whack you on the head.
He probably would. Thank you so much, Annie P. God bless you.
Grandmom, I just got to sleep.
Thank you so much. I was actually in Rural King yesterday looking for baby ducks, putting my hand over my eye, peeking through. I don't need no more ducks. I got plenty. But they are cute. Thank you, Annie. God bless you.
I want a kitten. I'm not letting.
Woohoo! Huh?
I want a kitten.
Well, if my cat has kittens, I'm sending it to Philly.
Okay.
No, but
Well,
I
my
know
landlord thinks he might be selling this house.
somehow Wednesday I'll make this world better. I know somehow when
We'd
all this
all make this world better. Yes, we
well,
would. And the differences are what makes it better, I think. Like I always
mhm,
say to my sister, my eldest sister, she's 15 years older than me. And she only surrounds herself with like-minded people who think
right.
she does. And I said, what good's that in life? I like to be surrounded by everybody, all
Me
kinds of people.
too. Me too.
Because if y'all think the
Hey,
same,
Indiana
then there's
Hooser.
no conversation.
Right.
Conversation in life.
Right.
Good, bad, or indifferent, you gotta have a conversation. And you
Exactly.
surround yourself with people all like chocolate cake and vanilla ice cream and this song and this movie. What do you got to talk about? There's other movies out there. There's other songs to listen to.
The
There,
world is better, but there is a this world is bad, but there's also good out there too, right?
yes, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good. There's good right here. There's
What
good
happened to the
among
live? Huh?
people.
Dom said, "What happened to the live?"
I don't know, Dame. What are you doing?
It's
In
still
West
up, ain't it?
Philadelphia, born and raised. It's a playground where I spent most of my days chilling and relaxing
I
and
used to love the French
playing
press.
some t-ball outside of school when a couple of kids that were up no good started playing around in my neighborhood. Got in one little fight. My mom got scared. Said, "You maybe ran in. I'll go to Bel Air."
There is so
Just
much
grabbed
good
the
up
monitor
there.
on here. I said,
Look,
"Then
they're starting to get crowded, y'all. Right?
yeah." Now they're all start. You know what? They're all coming back from
The train station
downtown
closing.
or other places. They're all getting thrown out of the thing because they're probably getting ready to lock that up for a few
Yeah.
hours so the city can
Mhm.
come in and clean the bathrooms and stuff. That's why they lock it up every night.
Right. Thank
And
you again so much, Annie P, for that. Thank you so much for donating to my
like,
channel.
those
Huh?
sex workers don't get paid enough to work down there. That's all I
I
can.
know.
My buddy Don across the street, he don't get paid enough, and he gets paid pretty well. He's a union electrician. They make like $1.10 an hour,
Oh,
100
wow.
or something, but
How much an hour?
about 110.
An hour?
Yeah.
Ooh, dang.
Oh, union pays, and then SEPTA. SEPTA's a big. You got to remember how much it costs to ride SEPTA. I remember when I was in high school, it was
Okay,
50 cents.
Sammy.
Now it's $2.50, and that's
Annie, if you'd like to come up and talk to us, I put the link out there. You can click on it.
Annie. Come on, come
If
up.
you're not feeling good tonight,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll tell you all the bad jokes I know, and go to my Instagram page. I put up.
Annie, no, you can't do that. Annie, that's too much. Oh my God.
Please share this is for
The
train.
train fare. What does that mean, Annie? Oh my God, Annie, that's a lot of money, honey. Woo! Thank
Oh, Annie,
you,
that's very kind of
Annie.
you.
Thank you, Annie. God bless you, Annie. Are
Bo
you sure
Evans.
you can afford
Oh,
that, Annie?
is
That's
Bo
a
Evans
lot.
your brother?
Thank you, Annie. Thank you. God bless you, Annie. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God
Very,
bless you, Annie.
very kind.
Thank you so much. God only, not me, and there's a random reason I'm here. Annie, that's a lot of money to give. Are you sure you can afford that, honey? Honey, we're here for you either way, honey.
Yeah.
No
Young,
matter what. I mean, that's what we do over here. Thank you so much for the donations, but yeah, take the link and come up here if you're not feeling good. Thank you so much, Annie. God bless you. You're an ex nurse too, for God. Oh, so you're a nurse? I'm a nurse too, Annie.
I'm not a nurse, Annie. I'm an
I
ex-school
am a nurse.
and I
I'm
work
still
for
a nurse.
God because I work for the Catholic Church.
Thank you, Annie. God bless you. Wow. Thank you for blessing me tonight. Thank you so much. God bless you tonight for that, Annie. Indian girl said, I'm so grateful that I found daisies like one night in
Who's
my
your
kitchen in there cooking. It's only me at my house and I'm keeping Annie P in my thoughts and prayers. Yes.
Oh, we all are.
We are cuckoo breed. So much love, sisters. Aw.
Back
Thank
at
you, Annie. Just feel better, honey. I know that empty feeling, my heart goes out to her. I do too. And we all get feeling like that. But guess what? There's a new day every day. Every day is a new day. And we got a
always
warm
make
bed.
plans for tomorrow.
Huh?
You don't have to keep them, but it gives you a reason to go forward to tomorrow.
Absolutely, it does.
That's my feeling. Just always make plans.
Yeah.
And
One day we're going to be with
well,
our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and everything's going to be perfect. Everything will be perfect. We'll still know what sin is about. We still know what sin is, but we'll know better than to sin. Like Adam and Eve didn't know what it was to know what knowledge was. We will have the knowledge and we'll know better in heaven, I believe.
I have a question about Adam and Eve. Why did they
Uh-huh.
have belly buttons?
Huh?
Why did they have belly buttons?
At that time, I don't know if they had one. They
I
may not
know
have.
they shouldn't have. But if you any picture you
Yeah.
see of them, they have belly buttons.
Yeah,
Like when Jesus Christ is walking around after the
we
resurrection,
did, Jane.
cross on his neck. Like,
Uh,
would you want to put it like the way you died on your neck? No. I always find them funny things. Like
I
ironic,
know.
I guess, would be the word.
Daisy, please show your baby ducks. Okay, they didn't and supposedly didn't something. Do what, Annie?
They didn't and supposedly didn't milk because Melchizedek.
What does that mean?
Melchizedek. It's a book in the Bible.
Mm.
Uh, no, no, I'm just talking, Annie. What I'm talking about is like pictures, like you see of them, like in the the Garden of Eden, and they had belly
Mhm.
buttons. And I always kind of laugh, like, well, they weren't born from anybody, so well,
Right.
these are just weird questions I think up in my head. It's my
Yeah.
father's fault. He used to say
No,
really
I
bad.
think about stuff like that all the time.
Like I always wonder why you see pictures of Christ, Jesus Christ, walking around with a cross around his neck. I just find that to be a weird.
Jesus to have cross on. I've not seen that one.
I've seen pictures of it, yeah, where he's got
Um,
a cross on his neck. It's
Jesus
like,
has a cross on
why
him.
would you want, like, if I die in a car accident, I don't want a car around my neck.
We're technically not supposed to worship any images. Y'all
No.
want to see the 40 chickens that died that everybody's had a fit about before thing got the thing the skunk got to them? This
Uh,
is
uh, we are the children of Melchizedek. Yes, we are.
this is the chickens that I want heart touch got me. I'm gonna bring it up because they wanted me to show some of my farm
Yeah,
animals.
something different. Yeah.
This is the baby chicks actually that were unalived by the skunk. These are the baby chickens that see how see there's the wire in it in that. See how tiny the wire is? What we didn't do, and that's the baby ducks. These are the chickens that were unalived by the ducks. If you look at the cage, the outside of the cage, see down there at the bottom, it
Yeah.
didn't have wire that comes down on the ground, and the skunk dug under the cage. We actually thought they were very safe there, but the baby skunk dug a hole under the cage at night and got them
Oh, that's how they do. I never knew how they unalived.
Yeah,
I never,
yeah.
I never paid attention. I guess. Look
Well,
how
they
cute
said
they
that
are.
I did it, but no, it was actually a
Oh, that was Nellie and her
I
pigment.
know, I
She's got
know.
a brain cell
Not
of a
liking
duck,
any of
and
this.
that's being kind. Only because
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
It's
have
not going to
7
be.
reasons to talk for tomorrow. 6 grandkids, new great grandson, 5-month old. But I just wanted to let everybody see
Right
how
into
beautiful these
the
chicks.
losers.
Those
You get
baby chicks
your
were.
basketball team there.
I want Heart to Touch bought me all of those chicks. They were 41 of them, and
And
yeah,
they
they
were
lived.
all,
They
you know,
took every one of their heads. That's all it took. It took the heads off of them. That's it.
oh God.
Well, I'm just saying
I
my
know.
husband had
That's so
buried.
mean.
One of them got underneath that thing and got away, but the rest of them. But I just wanted to clear that up because everybody was sitting there saying that I did it. Well,
Well, it's just me. So, how about those Phillies? They won today.
sorry about that, y'all. I knocked myself off. But I could not help that happened to.
It's rural life. That's what happens.
I know.
You got it's the
It's
hierarchy, the
farm
chain of
life.
command of
Look
who's
here,
leading who.
Marita. Look at Marita.
Mm,
I want Heart to
I
Touch
need
bought
them. I
me
gotta get to the store tomorroor or today.
They are really good. They are
They are
good.
so good. As I call them, delicious
I had
snacks.
to show her that. I had to.
I ate the ones I had in my freezer too.
Did you?
Yeah, I gotta stop eating that crap.
Did
I gotta
y'all see
lose
Benny's
weight.
grave? I did a video about Benny's grave, y'all. Hang on, let me see. These are all my things. I was going to show her Fluffy. We'll be having another Fluffy, hopefully this year.
Oh, thank you, diamonds.
They wanted me to show a duck, so here we go.
Oh, and that's fluffy.
That's Fluffy. Yeah, that's me preaching at him because he's being mean because he took all of the feathers off the other chickens. Like he plucks, and I had to talk to him because he
You had
wasn't.
to give him a good stern.
Yeah, he's in timeout.
I'll do it to him what the nuns used to do to us.
Uh-huh.
Make you sit on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Is that vegan? Uh,
The
I don't think it's vegan. Do you have vegan
I didn't see
snacks like
such a
that?
thing. But this is Fluffy. I got one more. Fluffy is newborn. I don't know if I had it on my other channel, but Fluffy is newborn, and even after Fluffy uh, at just the little babies was a little brat. Here it is.
Gotta
This
take
is when
pictures of your
Fluffy was first
cats.
born. I had to get on to Fluffy for being mean. Huh?
You gotta start taking pictures of your cats
Well, I
so
took
I
a
can be
video of
happy.
Kitty Girl the other day, and Kitty Girl, I was like, well, nobody wants to watch videos of cats. Everybody thinks,
That's all I do on
ah,
Instagram.
see, I didn't, I should have done that. And I thought, well, I
I
should.
watch cat videos. Then I post cat memes on Instagram, like one today.
Oh,
I
well, then
posted
I'll
a
post
funny
one of
one.
Kitty Girl.
I love cats. I'm not a dog person.
This is Fluffy, and I'm trying to tell him,
Oh,
not
I've gotten the
listen.
roller too, Diamonds. I got
Fluffy ain't
that in
listening
first
to a
grade,
word I
only
say here.
once. But they usually got the boys on that one. And
Fluffy's a male.
if you grew up in the Bronx and you know those classrooms were overcrowded. I had 55 kids in my class, and those nuns kept us in line.
Look
They
how
were
good
evil.
this. Look how good this Big Daddy's pizza. This is me and Bub, and look at this. That's meatballs. And little pieces of breadsticks. What do you
Mm,
call them things? Bruschetta. Look how
bruschetta, yeah.
good. Oh my god! And they make it from like a pizza oven, smoked pizza oven. So good. That's Bub's sandwich right there.
And Bob's
He
probably
thinks so weird. He
really
thinks
pissed
so
off.
so weird.
And
We
you
got
got a
pizza.
pizza too?
Yeah, Bub
Mm.
took it home and eat it. I eat a little bit of it. But yeah, that's Big Daddy's Pizza in Pigeon Forge. It
Oh,
was
it's not
so
close to home.
good. Yeah, it's in Pigeon Forge. And I said, well, I'm going to have to show everybody how good this pizza is. PG wouldn't let me live it down.
Oh, she's still not. She was talking about the other day.
I know.
I
So
mean,
I
come
make a
on.
point to
Get some new material. Tell her to
listen,
get
when
some
I
new
get me some
material.
good food, I'm going to show everybody. Hey, look at this good food I got.
I
Bub
just
was
love
like,
good
she's so
food.
weird. Huh?
My problem is snacks. I eat too many snacks, like
Yes,
lemon Oreos.
lemon
I
Oreos.
love lemon Oreos. I don't like regular ones because I don't like chocolate. I like lemon. I like old people shit. I must be an old person. I don't
It's
know it. An old
Fluffy.
person that listens to rock music.
Daisy, where is Fluffy? Haven't seen Fluffy in a long time. Fluffy is up there with the chickens. We had to put Fluffy up because Fluffy was getting out in the road with the ducks and going over in the other pasture, and people were literally beeping their horns and stuff.
Don't fall for it, people. She's prepping them for Easter dinner. That's it. They're
Oh,
having duck for dinner. Duck à l'orange. Don't
I'm
listen
gonna
to
let
her.
Fluffy out. I'll film Fluffy. Fluffy is a grown gander. He's a gander, so he'll probably be
Geese and a
mean.
gander.
Yeah, he's a gander, but he hangs with the ducks. He doesn't hang with the other geese. He hangs
Most
with.
the most thing we see around here are skunks, of course,
Mhm.
gophers, chipmunks, uh,
We've got some
groundhogs,
really big coons before here.
possum. But the most common
Possums.
thing are foxes. They're
Yeah.
all over around here. And people say, well, you live in Fox Chase. Yeah, I know, but we went for years without them being around.
Yeah.
They've regenerated, and now they're all over the place. And they smell like skunk. They
Oh
can put
yeah.
off a smell, a very musty smell. If my windows are open in the spring or summer and at night, and I look out the window and there it is, standing right in the middle of the street,
Here's
looking
Fluffy
around.
when Fluffy was first born. Look how tiny. He was
Oh, look at
born.
that little
He
head.
just hatched. He had just hatched. He's the only one I had, and he just hatched, and that's why his head is to the side. But
In
that's
fourth
Fluffy.
grade, not me in fourth grade, when I was still teaching, we had a fourth grade teacher
Mm-hmm.
who, first day of school, the kids all got an egg and they raised chickens.
Mm-hmm.
the whole year in the classroom. She was a science teacher, and it was part of the science project, of raising these baby chickens with the heat lamps and all that, and it was
Yeah.
pretty cool. The kids loved it.
Yeah.
They all had their own little chicken, and
Oh yeah. I think kids should get to do that stuff.
yeah,
I
and
really
you
do.
wouldn't think you would do it in a city Catholic school, but they did. And they love, well, we're not really city. Have I ever tried lemon bars? Who makes them, Diamonds? I've had homemade ones that are awesome.
I
Awesome,
could get that
awesome.
little goat out, but it'd probably be a lot of racket. The mommy will be crying. She don't like for me to take the baby away
She
from
had
her.
the baby yet?
Yeah, she had. Didn't you see? That's what we was voting on tonight.
Oh,
Hang on,
I don't know what
hang on. Let me get the baby out, and I'll show it to you, Marita.
We're
Hang
going to
on.
see the baby now. His name is Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Let's go. Mommy ain't like
Most people keep a cat in their house, like maybe a link, like what are those things called? Ferrets. Daisy has a goat.
I have two
That's
goats,
very normal for Tennessee.
mommy and baby.
Fox Chase, we have cats and dogs.
Oh,
Some people have pet like iguanas and stuff. I don't know why. Lizards, snakes. I can't get into that stuff. They're not cute. I need something with fur. I need a nice furry.
Okay.
Homemade are the best, Marita. I don't know if there's a store. I don't know if there's a store one either, but homemade, oh my goodness.
Where's
They're
Annie
great,
at?
aren't
Where's Annie?
they? Oh, look at him. I watch
Roscoe
goat
P.
videos every night on Instagram too.
Mommy
They
does not
are
like
so
him.
funny.
Look, it's got brown legs instead of black legs like Bootsy.
Oh, look at him. Hello, Roscoe P. Coltrane. Your mother's saying you're bad. Bad.
He's actually got brown. Hang on just a second.
He's very good, very well behaved. Isn't he cute? Maybe I should get a goat.
See, y'all hear mommy crying? She don't like it. She don't like it. But look, it's a boy.
I don't need to see.
I mean, I was just showing y'all it's a boy.
A ferret. Diamonds has a ferret. Now, did you have it descended? Because everybody I know that has ferrets, they get them the gland out or something. Oh, you are adorable. Look how it loves the camera.
Listen
You
to
little
that
star, you.
baby. He's ignoring its mommy.
Yeah, start young. This is when you start doing it. Start pissing her off now. Now, how old is he?
2 days old. 2 days.
Look
Oh,
at him.
2 days old, and he's already
See,
grown.
this is why this stuff is good for kids. The 4-H club and all that. We have it for a farm. We have about a mile up the road here. It's the only working farm in Philadelphia. And they got a great 4-H program. And I know so many kids that love it. You get to raise a goat from that age till it's ready to go off into the world.
It's a sweet baby.
He is so cute. And its mommy wants him.
She don't like it.
No.
Look, there's Dee Dee. There's your baby, Dee Dee. Uh-huh. I'm gonna give it to mommy so he don't get mad. She's having a fit.
Goat
Hang on
photo
just a
bomb.
second.
Oh, you do have to get them that way. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought you had to do them yourself. I don't know what the rules are on them. They're kind of cute. I'll give you that much. But they remind me I'd get flashbacks of when my apartment was infested with mice. It would have been good to have though, because it would have eaten the mice.
Hang on, guys. I'm gonna put her baby back.
Dee Dee, you're awake now, huh? You heard that goat?
She don't like her
Time
baby.
for me to go to bed.
I'll be right there, y'all. Hang on.
All right, we're working through here. I just think Indiana Hoosiers, with all those grandchildren's got her own basketball team.
Hang on, this is.
I don't know. She's a Hoosiers fan. I'm a St. Joe Hawk fan. The Hawk never dies. Could you imagine having that as your alarm clock? That'd be pretty cool.
Oh Lord, it's coming. Mama.
No, I think kids really should learn how to learn about farm animals and stuff.
Oh yeah, farm animals is good for kids.
I think that'd be great for children. You ought to like get in contact with your local school. Maybe get the first or second graders and the kindergartners to come do like a day trip over there, like an hour walkabout, and teach you about your animals. You thought you were dreaming of goats.
Wait, what?
Dee Dee thought she was dreaming.
Who was?
Dee Dee.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Heard the goat.
And look here, fart box.
Oh, that name. I'm giving you a better name.
Bob gave it fart box the name.
I think I'm going to name you
It's a
Buck.
Bengal.
Oh, it's a
I don't
Bengal
think
cat.
it is.
Oh, he's beautiful. Is he never in the house?
No, he's outside.
Yeah, because he's looking around like, ooh, I want to look at that, and that, and that.
He stays out on the porch.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
He's sweet.
Oh, you look like my Ashley.
I don't know why the lighting is not good.
Oh, he's so cute. I want a cat.
Uh-oh, hang on.
My landlord's a jerk.
Okay, hang on. Let me put him back outside and then I'll.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that a cute cat? Looks like my Ashley. I need a cat. I need one. Screw my landlord. That's what I should say. But nah. I could have had one the whole time. I think he's been here twice, and I've been here 7 years. So I could have had one the whole time. He would have never known. But then that would have broken my lease that I signed. And you got to follow the rules. But
I know.
It's one during COVID when I needed.
Maybe if you could get a stray cat that would hang around.
I pet so many cats around here. It's enough. I take care of the cat across the street when they go away. And that thing does nothing but look at me and judge me. It's like looks at me and says like, fuck you. Just feed my bowl. Don't even try petting me. I'm not here for conversation. You're here to feed me. And make sure the air conditioning's on. Julius. He's nasty, to say the least. He's shady. He's a shady animal.
Shady
but I
cat.
love him.
That's how Kitty Girl is. Kitty Girl will only fool with certain people. I wished I could have got it on video when there was a beagle that was wandering around here, and he come up on our porch, and Kitty Girl whooped the butt out of him. And he was like trotting down the road, and she was behind him, and he's like, I ain't playing with this beach. I'm out of here. It was so she's such a cat.
Where was the bear that was on your trail cam?
Back there back towards the woods. Like way back
to your cattle?
They could have bothered my cattle, but it didn't. We still got our trail cam back there, but we've not got a bear since then. I
It
don't
looked
think
like a baby. It didn't look like a full grown.
it could have been a junior baby.
Yeah, it could have been. I don't know when do they have their babies, in the winter, or
I
they have them
don't
now,
know.
right? Springtime.
That I'm not sure. We might be seeing it back there again. It may be bedded down back there somewhere. Because
My
there's like a gully, where I go back there to Sasquatch hunt.
yeah. You
That's
gotta be
kind of like a
careful. You
little
better
bit of
carry something.
I know. That's
Bear
kind of
spray.
like a gully there. So there could be some rocks down in there somewhere that it's making a bed or something.
My bestie, the
They
family around
don't,
the
do
corner,
they?
my that I grew up with, she and her husband live up the Pocono Mountains now, which is it's a place about 2 hours from here.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the mountains, and it's
Mm-hmm.
you know how you guys have Harlan with the coal mines. We
Yeah.
have coal mines up there on the other side of the Pocono Mountains. Uh, God, I can't think of the name of them. Near Scranton. Anyway, she there's bears all around her, and one lives at the house at the bottom of her driveway street, and it all winter it lives under the house. It made like a hole in the den, and
Mm.
her dog, um, Enzo, he's a bulldog, a full bulldog,
Uh-huh.
100%, and the nicest dog in the world. But and I hate dog. I'm not a dog person because of reasons of them.
This is
But
the tunnel that we from Tennessee. I'm in Kentucky. This is the tunnel that's under a huge mountain, Appalachian Mountain, that we have to go in to get to Tennessee. I thought I'd record it one day. I was going to show you all that while we're talking. But
yeah,
this is,
that's what you have to do to get into New York City too from New Jersey. You
yeah,
got to
you
go
can
through
see that there's fame.
what's that name? The Holland Tunnel.
Yeah, this one goes under a big mountain though, and it's really long actually. And it's got like round things that vents it. It's kind of scary a little bit because I'm
I think the
claustrophobic.
Holland Tunnel goes under the water.
Yeah, now that would really scare me. Didn't they make a movie about that? They
They
made a
made a
movie
movie
about
about the plane when it crashed on the water with Tom
No,
Hanks.
there was a movie about being under that tunnel and it collapsed and
No,
people ended
I
up
don't. God, I don't know when the last time went under that
mm,
tunnel. I
I
haven't
don't
been to
know.
New York since
But
2003.
it was like showing people trying to get to some people survived, some people didn't. And
Mm.
like I don't know, but it makes me think of that movie every time. I'm like, there's no way I can get out of
Well, how
this.
long is this tunnel?
It's probably about a mile long, I'd
Mm,
say.
see, it doesn't bother me why I'm doing it because I don't think about it. But if
Yeah.
I was to sit and think about while I was driving through it, I'd
Now I'm
be
in Tennessee
scared
there.
to death.
Yeah.
More
I
the water than being through the mountain.
Sure it wasn't the Mothman prophecy. My daughter actually went to West Virginia to go smack that Mothman statue on the booty. She's stupid.
What statue?
Mothman statue in
I
West
don't even know what
Virginia.
that
It's
is.
like old wise tale, or it's kind of like the Bigfoot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she and her husband drove all the way to West Virginia just so they could go check out the museum, go to the place where it was spotted and everything. This is the new baby calf. I was going to show y'all some of my videos.
Oh,
That's the one that was given to us right at, like, remember that's Milky.
yeah.
He's big now. He's a lot bigger
Look at
now.
him take his little steps.
That was like the first day he was born, his mama and and there's where I'm showing, where the hoofs are soft when they're born to keep from
Yeah.
hurting the mama.
Aw.
And that's what I was doing that video about, to show he's beautiful. He was a beautiful calf. We had
Someday you'll be dinner. Don't worry.
hi- probably his kids, maybe his children, but not. We're
Nah, see,
so
you get to
sweet.
love them like this. I could never do
I
that.
know. We're
You
probably
know,
gonna
it's
meet
like,
him at the bull. Him and now baby G. There's midnight. That's midnight. No, that's Bootsy. But that's the baby's. That's the baby's mom. The one that's the brother
my
to.
Instagram has 1,000 videos of them too. I watch them of little baby miniature goats. They crack me the heck up. They're like they think they're dogs.
There's my turkeys.
Uh,
There's a duck, Annie. There's a duck.
if we thought about any of this, if you think God isn't angry about First Nation and how white people, Jeff Peace, created Babylon, oh, that's too deep for me at 2:15
Yeah,
in the
that's
morning.
great. I don't know anything about. I know Babylon was defeated Israel because it was God's will because of the Israelites worshiping the Baal gods and bringing them into the temple and having all kinds of corruption. I know that was the first temple that fell because of that. The second temple was because of Jesus, what they did to him. And they probably still did the same thing, you know. Look at those chickens. Those are the chickens I want Heart to touch. Those are the other ones I think that she sent me 52 more chickens.
Look how green that grass is.
Oh yeah, my grass gets green, green, green. It rains down here. Our pasture is rich and full and lush because this land has been farmed the whole time. So it's been, I can grow anything here. It's
I
been
think
farmed.
probably most land in Tennessee started as a farm, don't you?
Oh yeah, there's farms everywhere. This is the bird. I put my GoPro in my rose bush and I got these baby birds and I made
Oh,
remember they were bluebirds or y'all called them
bluebirds. Yeah.
mockingbirds. There they are when they hatched.
Wow.
I put the GoPro in there and it captured all that
Look at
throughout
that.
the
I never don't think I watched these.
You didn't?
I don't remember
Her
sometimes.
nest is still there. I captured her feeding them.
She looks like a bluebird.
She looks like a bluebird to me, but everybody said she's mockingbird, so I don't know. But I captured them all the whole time they were alive. There they are, getting ready to leave the nest.
Trying to see her face to see if it's a mockingbird.
That's the babies. Now the nest is gone. I,
Uh, well, you
yeah,
could put it up for sale.
she'll
Put
be
it on
back.
Zillow. See what you can get for it.
Get for the nest.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Yeah,
she'll be back
birds.
next
Here's
year.
an open condo. You
She'll
know.
be she'll be back next year. They usually will come back. I'm trying to find some more videos. I can show you guys. The golden buddy.
Oh, don't you love them?
He is
This
a
they
baby dog.
are definitely the most kind dogs I've ever come across.
He is just a baby. That's all he is a baby. That's all he's
They're
ever
all
been.
big. They're just big old babies that flop around. They love
Yeah,
cats.
yes,
They're
and his
just the
little
night. If
nose and
I
his
was ever
little.
to have a dog, and that's a big if,
Uh-huh.
that's what I would want.
A
Golden
golden.
retriever.
The only problem that we have with Goldens when they're younger, they like to jump on you, and you have to teach them that it's
Yes, you
not
have
okay
to
to
teach them.
jump on
They're
them.
very
Here's this that Diamonds bought made me. This is the hang on. This is the cup that Diamonds bought me or made me, not bought me. She made it for me. That's when I got it.
I still have to get one.
Oh shoot! What I do? Hang on. See, that's what it comes in. That's the
I
package
don't know, but the
that
air
she
smells
sent it
really
in.
good tonight.
She sent me a straw cleaner and everything with it. I was trying to film with one hand. So look how fancy that package is.
I like the box. Yeah. Look at
She has
that
a little
Diamonds
sticker.
Creation. Nice.
Yeah, she had a little cleaning thing. Like she really does have some really. Look how nice that is. It says just a little moody, and then it's got Daisy on the side of it, and it comes with a straw and a straw cleaner. And I thought that was just
That's
awesome. I
really
still have
nice.
so pretty. I
Well, I know I'm
love
going
it.
to upset a lot of people here, but my
Uh-huh.
battery's dying. So,
Aw. So it comes with a metal straw and a metal and a straw cleaner. And it comes with her sticker on it.
that's what I think's cool too, her sticker.
I think it's very cool.
A lot of talent.
Custom created for Daisy. Yes. Yeah, I video the stuff people sends me. Most of the time I'll take a picture of it or I'll video it just to show how nice it is.
Well, I'm going to have to say goodnight, everyone. Thank you for letting me come up,
Aw.
Daisy.
You're welcome. Come back up anytime.
And remember the words I told you. Don't let them get you.
I'm not going to. Here's the steakhouse where you can get fresh beef from the farm.
Yeah, look at that. Don't you feel guilty?
I know, but it was good.
I imagine it was though.
Angus beef.
My guilt only goes so far when it comes to food.
I know. And
Yeah,
they
I
had
feel guilty, but you were made on earth for survival of the fittest.
yes. Oh, it makes me hungry to sit and think about eating that steak there.
I don't know, but all
It'll
I know
show
is
here I
tomorrow
am,
for lunch
Lord get me.
I have a half of a cheesesteak to put in the toaster oven and eat.
Oh man, that
Good
sounds
night,
so good.
everyone. God bless.
Good
Peace
night.
out.
Thank you for coming up,
Thank you for
Marita.
having
God
me,
bless you.
Daisy. And you guys all behave and till we meet again.
Okay.
Remember one
Look at
thing.
that steak and those mashed
I
potatoes
am
and
the mayor of Fox Chase and I rule.
oh, that food
You all
looks so
know that.
good. I'm so
You know,
hungry.
that steak
Thank you
is good.
so much, Marita, for
All right,
coming up.
talk to you later. Bye.
Okay. Love you, Marita. Love you. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and I guess jump off here too. I've been on here almost 3 hours and I guess I better jump off here and I don't know what, but I guess I'm going. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me tonight. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. Thank you so much, Annie. Thank you, Diamonds. Thank you, everybody that donated tonight to me. I love you guys. I will be back Monday evening. May 9th is actually when the trial, the sentencing for Adam Montgomery will be. Um, Diamonds, yeah, go on over to Diamonds channel, you all. Order you one of those beautiful cups. She has a Facebook, she has a TikTok, she has a YouTube. Y'all go support her, give her some love, order some stuff off of her. We love her. She's our family over here. And I hate to go, y'all, but I'm gonna watch me a little Sasquatch videos tonight. Annie, you come back, baby. And thank you so, so much, sweetheart, for donating to my channel. God bless you. I'll be back Monday night if you want to join us again. I'll come back. We'll talk about something, maybe a new case. I don't know, y'all. I'm taking a break from these little kids. I can't handle covering these cases where bad things happen to these little ones. Harmony's trial was a lot for me. Go straight to bed, Miss Daisy. Don't pass go. Diamonds. I know exactly what you're. I can read your mind. But I will be back tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but I will be back Monday night because y'all know I don't come on here on Sundays. It's the Lord's Day. So I love y'all. Y'all stay prayed up. Stay safe out here on these YouTube streets. Go over to Beautiful Designs. I may actually work on I might do a live stream tomorrow working on the wreath. I've got an Easter wreath ready, the flowers and everything. So if you've not subscribed to Beautiful Designs, please go on over to Beautiful Designs and subscribe over there. I may do a live stream and just show you and on there tomorrow doing the Easter wreath if y'all want to join me. And we can gossip a little bit too over. But right here's the channel. If you've not subscribed, please go over there and subscribe to Beautiful Designs. I love you all. Y'all stay prayed up. Stay safe out here on these YouTube streets. Don't get in trouble. If you're going to lurk from the bushes. I love y'all. Have a beautiful, lovely Sunday. Spend time with God, and y'all take care. God bless you. Annie, I'll be praying for you, honey. You've now become part of the farm fam over here, and we love you, and God bless you. I love you all. God bless you. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn